Players at the ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? On my release.
Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
What's up, everybody? It's Nathan Buss and Peter Kai, and we're going to be your commentators today here at the American Air Hockey League. Tonight we have a pretty exciting game of Emil versus Anthony. It's going to be a fantastic game. Up there on the top of your screen, we're going to switch those names up for you right now. Emil is coming out all the way from Florida, normally a North Carolina resident, and he's going to be going up against Anthony to see who is better. Is Anthony going to represent Idaho and kick some butt, or is Emil going to show off what he's learned in North Carolina, Texas, and Florida today? Let me know in the chat what you guys think about this game. Peter Kai is assisting me right now. Peter, how are you feeling about this game?
I am awesome right now. I just got a call in today, and they said I don't have work today. So what better time than to play air hockey, right, Nathan?
Agreed, 100%. Dude, I'm so pumped about this because Emil, first off, he's the nicest guy in the world. And it makes it kind of hard to play against him because, you know, you're sort of rooting for him. He's so dang kind. You know, you want to beat an enemy. You don't want to beat a friend. But
Exactly.
it's pretty exciting about this game here. Okay, so we have Emil right away with a right wall under at blazing speeds. Anthony
now,
sets it
seeing
up.
Emil play after his long flight from Florida into LAX and then to Idaho, he seems to be playing very well.
I mean, yeah, he was mentioning, he's like, you know what, today is probably not the best day for a big old like challenge match, but today's perfect for a set. So we have a few games ahead of us tonight. We've got Emil versus Anthony. Spec, you and me are playing in a little bit, and then we have a grudge match from yesterday of Javier versus Noel, which should be a lot of fun. But right now, we've got Emil. He's on the right-hand side. He's wearing the black against Anthony, and Anthony has been a solid number 4 in the American Air Hockey League for, I don't even know, at least 6 months. And no one has been able to overtake that number 4 rank against him. He's been holding it like a gatekeeper. And so it's going to be really interesting to see how well Emil does. Now, some were saying that Emil was going to easily break into, the top 10 of the American Air Hockey League. Ooh, nice cross
so
right there.
this challenge set is his gateway to either number 5 or possibly number 4.
Right wall under. Anthony crushing that right wall under right now. It's 3-3. I mean, here's the thing. Right now, you can already tell it's not one person just bulldozing the other. So already, he is right now equal with the number 4 in the American Air Hockey League. Let us know in the chat. We got chat going right now. We got Curl in the chat saying Nathan. We got Tim saying who's playing. We got me versus Spec. We got Noel versus. Ooh, that was a good shot.
That was a charge.
Yeah, it should.
Emil.
I believe that was off of Anthony. So he hits that. Anthony pulled back.
No.
Anthony hits
no.
it for charge on Emil.
Anthony was the one attacking. Emil charged.
It looks like Anthony's give it to him anyway. Well, I can let them know. Yeah, I'll let them know real quick.
Well, I think they already know, Nathan. All right, let's see. Curl, I was mentioned. Yes, Curl, we know that you are a big Nathan fan, but someone known as Capybara is also a Nathan fan.
I know you guys might have to play air hockey to see who's the best.
Hockey to see who's the biggest Nathan fan in the world.
Mason in the chat saying what's up? What up, Mason? We got Polish Assassin saying hello.
5-3 now, Nathan. Who do you think is going to take this game?
You know, I really hope Anthony does. It's mean to say that because
5-4 now with a beautiful cross.
Emil's come all this way to fly out here to play us, and so everyone wants to see this guy win. At the same time, I have to have my home field advantage here. I gotta root for the home team, and the home team right now is Anthony Spanberger holding down that number 4. At the same time, Emil has flown today. He came in, just recently, so
Ooh, beautiful cross from Mill.
that was good. 6-5.
This could be a 6-6 game.
Anthony taking his time. Ooh, goes for the shot, deflected, and now it's going to be Emil's puck because Anthony
Killian
was the one moving forward.
Spamming the chats with highs.
What's up, Killian? We do
Oh,
see
and he
you.
got timed out.
Timed out by the thing. Yeah. Who else we got in chat? We got Jasmine saying, "How is everyone?" Jasmine, I love how loyal you are to this channel.
Yes, let's talk about our schedule, Nathan. Our schedule
Ooh, that's the game.
Gosh,
Anthony takes
right
game
wall
number
under.
1. Check out the top of your screen. We've got the replay. Check this out. Anthony pulls it back, goes for a forehand, then at the last second goes to that right wall under, and is there just 1 second before Emil is there.
Absolute class act from Anthony there.
You're talking about the schedule for today or for this whole week?
This whole week, we have games every day of this week.
It's going to be a lot. At the end of this week, we have Seth Garrett, our amazing commentator, who's not able to be with us today. He's going to be coming out. Caleb Buss is going to be coming out. We got Tam coming out from Canada.
It's like all the North Carolinas are jumping in. We got Ray Nugent in the chat now.
There's a lot of people. I want. Okay, so first off, everybody in the chat, you guys know that they're able to see the chat in that room right there in the studio. There's a big TV in there, and they're able to see the chat. Look at right behind Emil right now. There's another board with chat. That's not the only board out there though, and they're able to see the chat live. So shoot out your kudos for the players. If you're rooting for Emil, let us see that in the chat. If you're rooting for Anthony, let's see that in the chat. Go ahead and take part in the poll that we just posted. Who do you think is going to win this game?
Right now it's Anthony at 80%. So no love for Emil. Come on, guys, give some love to Emil.
Ooh, right wall under from Anthony. Anthony's sitting there just listening to some music. Ooh, a nice volley back and forth. Emil getting possession in the end. Anthony stealing it back. Goes for that left wall. Goes for the right wall. Gets possession again. Goes for a forehand. Still with possession. Then gets him on the cut.
Beautiful cut there from Anthony. That's the cut that gets everybody.
Did you see that
in the
possession
team.
time, though? Anthony had possession of it for a
That's
solid minute.
That's kind of the thing with low tops. You don't get possession that much. It's only the opponent. So
Ooh,
it's
nice
whoever
right wall under.
can reach out and get that possession.
I mean, they're both using low top. So with that, if you're just tuning into this, a low top is the type of mallet they're using. It doesn't have that tall nub in the middle. So this type of mallet is more for offensive and a little bit less for defensive. Ooh, Anthony scores on himself there.
Look at Emil smiling.
No,
He is fired up.
He felt bad about it. He was saying, "I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry," because they were both fighting at the line for that puck. Anthony brings it up close to the line, misses the shot, does it again, and gets the cut.
Oh my goodness! Look at this shot, folks.
You can see him singing his
replay.
I don't even want to know what he's listening to. In the chat, you guys are going to be asking and saying, like, what is he listening to? Anthony listens to the girliest music of all
Emil
time.
is
Don't ask.
going on an aggressive play style right now. Look at him jumping around in this replay. He is.
Ooh, gets him again.
Oh, looks like the fire is out for Emil.
We got Maestro in the chat saying they're both goats, to be honest. We got Polish asking who's your favorite player. It's so hard. I have to go for Anthony just because I've been training him up for a while now. So I want him to win to prove that maybe something we've taught him is sticking. But at the same time, Emil has been taught by people all over the world. His play style exhibits those all around him. In fact, when I was playing him, I noticed a lot of Joey lists in his play style. So for those of you that know Joey, let's see it in the chat. Oh no! Oh no! Instantly return to center. Anthony up again, 6-5 right now. Ooh, it's 6-6, as they say in North Carolina. Show me! Oh, Anthony takes it in the end again. Look at this replay. Pulls it out without a second's hesitation. Pulls it up and then fires that cut, but made it look like a right wall, barely making it move out of play. That is the second game now in a row. Take a look at the heart rate. I believe it's going to show you Emil's heart rate, or is it not working right now?
We're getting Emil's heart rate up and running, but
I can tell you it's 100.
Here we go.
I could
150 beats per minute.
Anthony has opted out of showing his heart rate, but Emil, he's like, I want to see it because he was really curious to see what his heart rate is while he's playing.
He has a smartwatch on that gives him an accurate heart rate too, but for the stream we have our own heart rate monitors.
Okay, so in the chat we got Curl saying, Nathan, how does one go professional in air hockey? I mean, if you want to be ranked professionally, you got to be someone who's professional. If you want to learn to get to that place, you just practice a lot, find an arcade near you or an air hockey table near you, and just practice a bunch. However, if you're wanting to be part of the American Air Hockey League,
right off the bat, Emil scores.
you are going to want to come out and play us at one of our events or in one of the Overthrow the Pros. We actually go out to different states and we let anybody come and play. We even cover the cost of the play. If anybody beats us, they get $100. They're fantastic. So if you're wanting to join, let us know. You don't even have to tell us what state you're in. Just put exclamation mark like NC for North Carolina that has all of their events. Exclamation mark ID for Idaho, that's you can see the events that we have here. Exclamation mark TX for the events that happen in Texas, and you can join any of those. But the easiest way, maybe not the easiest, but one of the more expensive ways to do it,
nice charge from Emil.
is to go to the
possession goes
World
back.
Tournament happening in August in Houston, Texas. Even if you got last place, let's say 200 people played and you got last place, you would still be 200th best in the world, which is really fun to talk about. We got Cruz showing you in the chat there. Curl, you did UT for Utah, and it's going to say there's no events currently yet. Even though I did go out to Utah very recently for an Overthrow the Pro, they haven't started any tournaments yet there. If you are checking your state and there's no tournaments there, you could be the one to start them. Connect with us. You
Man,
can see...
Anthony is on a roll right now with those unders and cuts.
Take a look at the banner in the background. It says connect with us at aahlconnect@gmail.com. If you have any questions, if you guys would... Oh, that was a good forehand. A forehand right wall over. One of the harder shots to do.
Anthony screams out in joy.
Oh, he's just crushing right now.
No, Emil, come on, Emil. He's at 160 beats per minute. It is rising more than we thought it would.
160.
I think the average heart rate...
Oh, gets him
for,
on a
like,
cut.
What do you think the average heart rate for playing an
I would have to say it's like 140, 130. I mean, well, 130.
I have never seen a high stakes game going at 140 beats per
Well,
minute.
that's because
I've
the low
seen
stakes
you-
games, they don't get
I've
that
seen
heated.
you
That's what
go-
counts as a high stakes game. Get the heart rate going, pump it up. Okay, Maestro's saying, Emil, I recommend when Anthony has a puck, you back up and play defense guarding the goal, and the same for Anthony. Maestro, it's hard to explain this, but actually a forward defense works really well on keeping possession of the puck.
But
So-
Anthony is hitting a lot more right wall unders because Emil is further up from
That
the
well,
goal.
they both asked for my advice before the game started, and I gave them both each other's weaknesses, and that's one of Emil's weakness is that he plays up and he plays a really strict defense.
Oh, the
and he's
right
weak.
wall
Oh,
over
7-3.
takes game 3.
We got NC Air Hockey in the chat saying, "Go Emil!" They know that he is representing. That he's representing North Carolina for now until Seth Garrett gets here to most likely crush all of us later this weekend. I'm so excited about that game, by the way. We're going on to game number 4 right now. It's still anyone's game. Emil could definitely come back and absolutely wreck. We'll see what happens right here. In the chat, we got... I'm scrolling back up here for just a little bit to see if I can catch anything that I missed. I see Maestro saying, I pray that Emil will win this round to catch up with Anthony. I don't know about that, man. We got Jasmine saying, Anthony, keep the number 4. You got this.
So Bobo14, our last night's super chatter, is saying, is Emil ranked in North Carolina? He is considered a North Carolinian, but he moved down to Florida for some reasons. I forgot. But yeah, he's down in Florida. He's trying to start up a league in Florida, but he still is considered a North Carolinian. I think he's like, what, number 23 in North Carolina or something?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Family reasons? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay, so, Curl, what you're saying here in the chat, when he's talking about playing defense really high up on the table, it's not hoping that they miss their shots.
Oh, looks like Emil changed to a high top.
Oh,
It
high
is
top
getting
mallet.
serious now, folks.
So, if you're playing up there, it's not about hoping they miss. Ooh,
no,
nice,
a
right off the
double
break.
dinger.
Oh, no, don't say that. It's awful. Double wall from Anthony.
Hey, I'm setting up for the future commentator battle.
A 1-2 from Emil.
Here we go.
And a right wall
Oh,
under from
jeez.
Anthony. I don't know if defense is going to be used this match.
Man, we should have had Ray Nugent commentate. He has more info about Emil than we do.
I know Ray. If you want to pop in and help us comment, Ray is one of the top players in North Carolina, also a good friend of ours. I'm wishing that he was here today. So what I was talking about defending way up high.
Caleb's here. Noisy alien.
At this match, Anthony provided his money in the bank. So if you're playing up high, you take away their straight shots, which are the fastest shots. They travel the least amount of distance. You have more time to block a bank shot than you do a straight shot mathematically, which is why a lot of us play up high.
Oh, it looks like Emil wants to stand the puck.
Emil sanding it down.
That puck sucks, Nathan.
I don't know. I like it. I think it works okay. Okay, here
It
we
works
go.
in your favor.
We hear the whistle. The puck is now back in play. It's
Looks
2-2.
Emil with the dragon shots. Look at him slowly.
I like it.
Going for the cross, misses the cross. Setting it back up to the dragon shot. Gets the cross.
Okay, now Emil is in the lead. Now, mind you, he was in the lead all other 3 games, and Anthony came back and took it from him. Anthony with the setup, goes for the cut and misses it. Goes for the right wall, another missed shot. He did on goal, is blocked, another off goal. Rapid firing straight shots. Emil takes possession.
Emil is finding the dragon shot, working on Anthony. Gets him frozen up. He should do a right wall under for that.
I like Emil's tactic right here. He's going for the cut, then the cross, then the cut, then the cross.
Oh no, Emil is so far out. Look how far out Emil is. He should not be that far
he was susceptible to that right wall under. Yeah, he was a little bit too high up there.
No, he's
he charged.
losing control of that puck. He needs to regain possession.
Oh no! Anthony gives it back, and then Emil says, no way, I screwed up. You keep it. I love it. And that's the sportsmanship I love from the players here. And I think that Emil is representing North Carolina super well. Ooh, Anthony hits it off. It goes to Emil. I have a feeling Anthony's going to take this game. I think Emil is a bit tired from the flight, and I think this game here.
Yeah, he said he wanted like a little fun day.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why we're doing just one set. This is not a big challenge match. That means if Anthony wins one more game, this match is over, and we're going to be switching to the next game, which will be me versus Spec, which should always be a fun one. And then after that, we're going to be doing Noel versus Javier.
The rematch of Noah and Javier.
Ooh, right wall over.
See, that's the shots that's going to get you, Nathan, in our game.
I don't know about that, bro.
Right wall under.
Oh, there we go.
Comboing.
You can see Anthony's face saying good shot right there.
2 points up for Emil. Anthony is starting to stress out, maybe.
5 to 4. Wait a second.
It's 5 to 4.
5-4 right now. Emil can take this home right here. Oh, no!
Now he brings it to the point of criticality.
Himself. And I think that's, man. Okay, there he goes. There he goes.
That was a
game
tricky,
point to
tricky
5
cut.
now. Anthony hoping to get 2 points before Emil can get 1. If Anthony gets 2 more points, this whole thing's over. He gets a right wall over.
Let's do it together, Nathan. 1, 2, 3.
Show me! And Emil now just needs 1 point. Can he get it? He calls a timeout.
Timeout.
Perfect time for a timeout called. I loved it. I think it was brilliantly timed. Anthony goes to switch up the girly music he's listening to. It's so girly. I'm serious. I wish I was kidding. It's always so lame.
10 seconds are up.
Emil, dude, look at the look in his face. I love it. He is serious about this. Here it comes now. Back in play. Emil goes for a shot. He cannot let go of this possession.
Do not do that dribble shot.
He either scores a point here or he should get it back, but he cannot let Anthony get possession of it. He sets up, goes for the shot, gets possession back. Goes up again.
Needs to hit this cross.
Dragon shot, right wall under, loses possession. Anthony has his shot right now to win this whole thing. Goes for the right wall under, goes for the cut.
Emil, you better win a game, Emil. Come on.
Emil gets possession
hit that
back.
Right wall under.
Here it is. He sets it up, goes for the right wall over, and bounces out of the goal. Is all hope lost? Anthony, right wall under, blocked again, goes for the forehand,
and
loses possession. Oh, so Emil gets it back.
Forehand.
Here we go. The whistle's blown. It's
go.
back in play. Emil, diamond drift, cut. It's missed. Goes to the right wall over. It's barely off goal. Anthony.
BPM 165.
Oh, he came back out. I can't. Oh, he takes it. Emil with his first win. Hard fought battle. Let's see some love in the chat for these players. Remember, they get to see your chat live.
Beautiful cross.
A fantastic cross on that play. 7-6. How many games have been 7-6 in this match? Is that the fourth one?
I think this is the third one.
Third one? Okay. I mean, take a look behind Anthony. That chat is you guys live right now, and they're able to see that. Soon, we're going to have the players do a quick interview, and you can see the chat popping up on their live right now.
Emil is not going down without a fight.
The Skyman saying same side. We got Catfish saying Emil's brain shifted into maximum overdrive to close that out.
All right, let's go. Oh man.
Dannon saying I got next.
Emil is reading the chat right now. He is seeing the support.
He's getting pumped up right now.
Jumping around.
You see him getting all excited. We got Chance saying go for it, Anthony. Ray saying set it up, execute, get in there, buddy. We got Bobo saying nice time out. I agree, that actually was pretty solid. Maestro saying, good job, Emil. Jasmine saying, Emil, lock in. I love this. Guys, by the way, thank you for shouting out these players, right? It means a lot to them when they're playing and they have someone rooting for them. Okay, Anthony switches up to probably Miley Cyrus or something. Getting ready for the next match right now.
All right.
They said our second camera needs some space. I think this one does. We need to go aim that one down a tiny bit.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go do that? Aim that one.
We'll get our camera guy to do
camera
that.
2 down a smidge. Thanks, bud.
All right, let's see. Emil has calmed down. BPM at 139. But
It was. He was in the 160s.
yeah, he was.
So
165.
he won that match, and he knows now. I mean, once he has the taste of blood, he's gonna go for it. He knows that
Emil
Anthony can bleed now, and he's gonna go
calming
for
down right now. Is that a good thing? You would want to bring up the intensity for it.
Well, I would, but if I start, like I've always said,
Oh.
you only bring the intensity to where you need it to be. And so if Emil only needs 140 beats per minute to win this, so be it. And there he goes with that beautiful cut.
That is a beautiful cut. Look at this setup. He reverse diamond drifts it,
Yeah, that looks good right there.
and boom, slices that cut down into Anthony's goal.
Emil's looking so serious right now. I love it. Like him and I were talking earlier, we're both laughing, but we both know as soon as the game starts, you're not friends anymore. Oh, nice right wall over.
It is 0-2. Emil with the.
Oh, and Anthony throws it off the table.
Emil has the lead on Anthony now.
All right, Emil with possession and up 2 points. Goes for the cross, goes for
Ray,
the cut.
when you get out here, I want to see your heart rate right now. Let's see if you can get up to above 140.
Do you want to make his heart race spec? Oh, right wall under from Anthony.
I know who makes my heart race up to 185 beats per minute.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Not you. I
Yeah,
never
right
get
wall over from Emil.
Ray said, bro, I'm going to get to 200 and die.
All right, now the puck is in play. Emil goes for a left wall off goal. Sets it up, dragon's shot.
Looks like Anthony has changed up his defense. You can see his hand placement is a lot different
And
now.
he's playing a lot slower now. Anthony's slowing up the game. I think he wants to close out this game. He does not want to give Emil a chance. We've always said in air hockey, when you start winning, don't go easy. Step on the person's neck. Basically, it sounds morbid, but when you're winning, do not go easy because you losing a little bit of intensity and your opponent gaining a little bit of intensity can throw the entire match upside down. Emil with a beautiful left wall
that left
under.
wall bounced behind
Remember, that's
Anthony's
his non-dominant side. Check out this replay at the top of the screen. He just rolls it off of that left wall, bounces
It is
off of
1 to
Anthony's
5,
mallet.
Nathan. This momentum from Emil is unprecedented.
Man, could you imagine being in Anthony's shoes if Emil wins a set, knowing that you were 1
Anthony-
point away from
oh,
winning?
look
Ooh.
at this! Look at
You can
this!
see him. You can see Anthony shaking his head. He's mad at that one. He's mad. Emil goes for that. Oh, he gets a beautiful straight cut.
down the middle.
Right down the middle. You know,
We
the
call
players,
that a bullseye shot.
the players normally don't aim right for the middle, but when Anthony is that far out of
Oh,
position,
he's trying to
go
do the
for
turkey.
it.
He's trying to do the turkey. I caught that, Emil.
Catfish saying momentum is a real thing. The psychological aspect of knowing you can win is powerful. That's what I've always said. I don't like to give my opponents any hope at all. I say crush all hope when I'm playing them. I don't want them to have hope because hope is a dangerous thing for an opponent to have.
Emil almost reaching.
Oh! He just yells, "Come on!" and bounces off the table. Dude, a forehand after it bounces off of the this goal, and Anthony loses possession,
and then gets caught off guard.
leaves the cut open 7-1 after Anthony had beaten him in 3
Emil
games
has reached
in a
170 beats per minute after that crazy win, 1-7.
Oh man, we got Maestro
Absolutely
saying hi. We got Bobo
insane.
saying let's go. Ashley saying hi. We got Jasmine saying Emil, you got this, man. We got Maestro with a bunch of nail-biting emojis. Chance saying keep it going. Dang. Guys, thank you so much for chatting in. We got North Carolina Air Hockey saying more air hockey.
There will always be more air hockey.
Not unless Anthony could shut this game down. Okay, look at the top of your screen, everybody. You can see right now at the top of your screen, those white squares at the top there, those white rectangles, those show how many games have been won. Anthony only needs to fill in one more space, one more game. Emil needs 2. Look at the chat in the background there. Your chats are live. They are being seen by the players right now.
Yeah,
all of this is
Emil
live.
is reading your comments as we speak.
You see him shake his head. He saw those. He's like no way.
He's like,
no
oh,
way.
man.
Nixon saying, didn't realize you guys were going live. We're trying to go live
yes.
every day this week, Nixon, because we have a lot of people visiting us from out of
Yes,
state.
and we're going live tomorrow as well.
Yeah, so we're going to go live
all the way
every
up
day.
until next Monday.
It's going to be a lot of air hockey. You do not have to watch them all. However, we always appreciate when you do. Here comes a face-off.
Game 6.
Anthony, first possession, goes for the shot, loses possession, gets
Looks
it back.
like the high top has been working in Emil's favor.
I know, he said he's more of a low top player.
Ooh, the right wall over.
Nice.
Fast.
We got Brad saying Emil's shirt is fire. Okay, I will say Emil was actually bragging about his shirt earlier. He said that he went to I think he was at I think he said a yard sale.
It's a Goodwill.
Or Goodwill, and he said there was still a tag on it. This is so funny that you guys brought this up in the chat. And he's like that he used Google was it called Google Image or Google Google Glasses or whatever.
It's just like Google.
Yeah, to check the image, and he checked it, and it was an $80 shirt, and he got it for what do you say, like $1 or something. So he was really pumped. He's like, I'm sorry guys,
He bought that shirt for $2 and he got $80 worth of money.
So he said, I'm not wearing a jersey. I gotta wear my shirt. So I love it. You can see his shirt right
We'll
here.
give him a pass. He is our guest for this week.
Yeah, that's exactly it. He was like, man, I feel bad.
But now he is up 2-0 with a cut and a right wall over.
I mean, after his 7-1 against
no, that off speed caught him off guard.
That means he's scored every goal so far this round. He sets up with a dragon shot.
His BPM is at 166.
Well,
going back
because
up.
he knows that if he loses this game, the 2 games he won are basically for naught. This is sort of a placement match, if you will.
I want to see a game 7 right now.
Ooh, is it still good? It's still live. It's still good. There we go. It looks good.
I think it went out.
I don't know. Permission to flip. He gets permission to flip it.
Okay.
And here comes the whistle. And it's back in. Goes for the cut after a dragon. We call it dragon shot when they drag the puck up. So watch how Anthony keeps possession of it, keeps touching it. He pushes it forward, then goes and breaks possession of it. He breaks contact with the puck and does that little tiny touch to get that cut. Maestro saying, I just want to say remember to like and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, Maestro. In fact, just double tapping the screen will give us a like.
Anthony is up by 1 point with that right wall under.
Why do you sound so sad about that,
it was
bro?
over.
Let's go, Idaho! This isn't about the American Air Hockey League. Now it's about North Carolina versus Idaho.
This set is important for Emil because this is where he's going to get placed in our ranking system.
Oh, Emil tries for a chop shot just to keep possession and loses it, and then
look at these
Anthony
pump fakes.
gets a point because of it.
These pump fakes from Anthony.
No, Emil's going for forehands. You should not be doing that this late in the game. You're going to give possession up, and right there.
Anthony's like, oh, man.
Anthony's just rocking out to some girly music still.
Jaden Sato says, I never thought air hockey would be this interesting.
Jaden, it's so much fun playing, man. I mean, if you don't like playing air hockey, I don't know who you are.
No,
right?
Emil scores on himself
again. Look at this. Okay, this is a time for a timeout. Let's see if he calls it.
Let's see. Come on, Emil.
No, he comes back in it. He's going for the drift. He's seeing that he's only 2 points away from losing this entire match right now. He pulls it back up, slows the game way down, goes for an off.
Oh, the 1-2!
Purposeful off goal. Watch this. He purposefully hits a straight shot into the off goal to get that other shot. He was already winding up for it, knowing that was going to happen. Beautifully executed.
Emil with great defense. Anthony doing a little mallet lift off after he shot right wall over.
Is he going to bring this game back? It's 4-5 now.
Can he bring this back? We want more air hockey.
We do want more air hockey, but he does! 5-5. The point of criticality, as we call it right now. Remember, it goes to 7 points. Anthony needs 2 more points to close out this whole match. Emil needs 2 more points.
Left wall over!
1 more point to close out this game and bring it to the final game 7.
Come on. It is 6-5.
Okay,
Emil
but how many games have been 6-5 that Anthony's won when Emil was in the lead?
Oh,
Anthony
no.
brought it back up twice now. Let's see if Anthony can do it again.
Oh, that he almost scores on himself.
I don't know
Emil.
what. We should have heart rates on the commentators because right now my heart's racing.
Hey, we got a spare one. We can put it on.
Oh, he takes it.
So going to
Anthony,
game 7.
not happy about that shot. Emil pulls it back, sets it up right in the center, and then he fires off a cut, which looked like it was going to be a right wall. Look at that. He fist pumps for a second there. He's excited about that match for sure. I love it. Awesome job to Emil on that. Now bringing it to game number 7. That means this is the last game of this match.
They both won 3 games in a row, Nathan. This is
I didn't even think about that. Anthony did win the first 3 games solid. Henry saying the production is really impressive. Hey, Henry, we really appreciate that, man. We got take a look at this. You got see, this is Anthony reading the chats right now. Your chats are live right now, so he's reading the chats.
Dude, the chat is still voting for Anthony, 54%.
Don't forget to take part in the poll, you guys. Catfish saying, and just like that, it's a tied-up match. Momentum, dog. Anthony needs to splash some water on his face, Bobo says. We got Carter with the W's. We got Ashley saying, I thought Emil could pull it off. We got Maestro saying, let's give Emil some support. In the chat, we see Emil getting pumped up for this match right now. That's what I do too. I like to get my heart rate racing before
you
a
jump
game.
higher than Emil does.
I gotta.
You got his vertical jump down.
Dude, I've never told you this, Spec, but when I've had some good old-fashioned burrito or taco before a game, and I start jumping, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't do that. Like, I should not. So there's some moments where you see me jumping only half height. You know that's because that's why.
I think I should feed you more burritos then.
No. They give me power.
They give you the bio.
I just can't jump.
It's a bio weapon. You turn into a bio weapon.
Yeah, exactly. Chemical warfare, bro.
Chemical warfare.
Carter in the chat saying, Anthony, lock in.
False start.
False start, which means we get to start another one. Emil has one mark against him. If he does that again right now, possession automatically goes to Anthony.
Hey guys, if you really enjoy our commentary, our air hockey, and everything else about American Air Hockey League, please give us a like, a subscribe, and maybe throw in a super chat to show your support.
Yeah, guys, your contributions have always gone straight to the stream. You can see how much we've changed in just 1 year that we've been streaming. We got Emil now with possession. Who is going to get first blood on this one? Anthony is playing it very serious because Anthony can't screw around anymore. All these other games, Anthony can play around. Noisy Alien with a super chat, $2 saying, Anthony, lock in. Noisy Alien, thank you so much for that super chat, bro. We appreciate you so much. I love this community is so amazing.
Oh, this cut shot is deadly.
And Emil right now with, I believe, is that first blood or no? Is it 1-1 now? I got to take a look at the scores here. I was too caught up on the chat.
Right,
it's 1-1. It doesn't get any more even than right here.
Emil throwing out a forehand.
Emil, I just don't know if he should be doing those forehands. Oh, a beautiful block. Emil gains possession.
We are shooting up in viewers right now. 500.
Look at your guys' chats flying up right now. Yes, like I said, this is live. We got Vi Rainsberger in the chat saying, welcome, Emil. Vi was here.
Emperor White T says, are the rules different from the regular game?
Yes, the rules are a tiny bit different. A lot of people, the rules that most common folk won't know about is that you can't take the mallet and stick it on top of the puck. And they do that because, one, it doesn't give you any advantage. Honestly, it really doesn't. So if I'm playing in an Overthrow the Pro, letting people play against a pro, I don't mind if they do that. But the rules for professional air hockey is that you can't stick the mallet on top of the puck because it damages the table after time. So that's one rule. Another rule that a lot of people don't realize is that you can't hit the puck if it's on the other side of the table. You can't just lean way over if you're super tall. But you can hit the puck if it's anywhere touching the line at all. And your mallet can also go over the line as long as it doesn't go fully over the line.
Oh, Tim
with a super chat right now, $1.99. Thank you so much, Tim. You are so appreciated.
Look at this dragon cut.
Emil, watch it. His mallet doesn't break contact. Look, he holds contact, pushes it forward at the last second, breaks contact for a beautiful cut.
Flinches to the cut, to the cross
Tim
side.
saying, let's go, Idaho. Noisy Alien saying, Nixon, we hope to this week. We got Jasmine, or Ashley saying, Jasmine, are you still watching the match?
Dorito Bandit says, I can smoke these peeps.
Dorito Bandit, we go to different states and let people play us. We'll pay for your game. All you have to do is win. If you win one game, Dorito, we give you $100. I will give you a sneak peek, though, and just let you know, we've done that for over a year, and nobody's won yet. That's a random player.
Someone says, show us the heart BPM. I'm sorry. We are getting so caught up in this
There it
game.
is, 166 for Emil right now.
It actually peaked at 170.
Anthony opted out of showing his heart rate, but Emil said, I would love to see how fast my heart goes when playing.
YouTube says, who's doing the replays? I am doing the replays, and it is all on a press of a button.
We have a skeleton crew, but our crew's amazing. Cruz is here in the booth with us as well. He's helping out so much. I'm right now working the camera angles. Normally we stream on Mondays, and we have a lot of people here to help. But now that we're streaming every day this week, while Emil and Seth Garrett and Caleb Buss are going to be in town, along with Tam, we're going to be on a skeleton crew all week.
Cut shot.
Anthony rolling up his sleeve here. It's now 2-2. Once again, this game.
I'm afraid if Anthony rolls up his sleeves anymore, his arms are going to turn purple.
Dude, I'm afraid that okay. In the time that 6 games have happened, this one game has taken that full amount of time. They are both slowing this down. They know this is the only game that matters anymore. Is this one game right here? Emil with a cut.
It has been all cut shots.
Anthony shoots it off the table.
It hit the ceiling.
He says, "Whoop." that gives possession to
Nathan,
Emil.
all of these shots have been cut shots. You know.
I know. Well, that's what's working the best. I can see that. Jasmine's saying, Ashley, who do you think is going to be winning this? We got Claudia in the chat saying hi. We got Ashley saying, Jasmine, I am from Texas. We got Nixon saying, yeah, you guys are running a good
there's
ship
the first right wall.
All right, Emil goes for the speed bag drift.
Forehand cut!
He gets him with a forehand. That was the first time I think I've seen the forehand work. Oh, and Anthony punishes him for it.
It is still
with the
even,
right
folks.
wall under. 4-4. Each player only needing 3 more points to shut this entire match down.
Come on, this game.
And then after this game, it's going to be Peter Kai versus myself. And then after that, we got a match with Noel and Javier, or a grudge match from yesterday. Emil with another forehand.
Oh, and
wait, it's out.
No,
okay.
he topped it. He topped it.
Topping it's okay in the goal. So basically, what happened there, folks, is it didn't go all the way in, which makes it legal for
when
Anthony
he
to
was
pull it
sliding
out.
it out, his mallet topped the puck.
That's fine. Yeah. Oh, so that's why it went to Emil.
Yeah.
So that was a legal play right there, where Anthony was able to, instead of forfeiting a goal, give
Jasmine
possession
is
back.
in Idaho. We actually have weeklies in Idaho at Dreaming's Downtown Arcade every
Jasmine,
Sunday.
that's where we're at right now. You should hit us up at some point. Anthony with possession right now, and he gets it 5-4. Anthony is in the lead, only needing 2 more points to shut this match down. Emil pulls up a dragon shot, goes for a cut, gets it back. Okay, let me know in the chat.
Emil be the upset of today.
Is your heart racing? Let me know in the chat if your heart's racing.
My heart is racing right now.
No, I don't want you to let me know in the chat, Spec. Okay, Anthony goes for the right wall. No, gets it. It's match point to 4 right now. Emil needs 3 points before Anthony can get 1. Emil puts it on the table, sets it up, goes for that speed bag drift, slow, goes for a pump fake, and calls a timeout. I love it. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. I love it. He faked him out. He got as much time. Okay, another rule that some people don't know about. Once you're scored on, you have 10 seconds to take it out of your goal. So that's why he waited a few seconds, took it out of his goal. Once it's on the table, you have 7 seconds to get it across the line. So he waited that 7 seconds and then called the timeout. So he maximized his time. So now he's well rested. He's coming back into the game here. Goes for the cut, gets it back.
I want to thank you, Gamer Wannabe.
Oh, he gets it with the cut.
Shouting us, the commentating crew.
6-5, here it is.
Oh,
and Anthony gets it, shuts the whole match down. It is over. Emil was so close. He with a 3-game comeback, almost to take this entire match. Oh, let us know in the chat how you're feeling about that game. We're going to be going to an interview in just 1 second here. I want to read some chats off. North Carolina saying, good timeout. Ashley saying, I would love to see Emil win this match. Ray saying, great fight, guys. All right, I'm going to pop out there. Spec, while I pop out there, would you mind, saying words? Read
I
off
will
the
say
chat.
words. Hey, guys, if you want to give us a contact, if you're in the Idaho area and want to play some air hockey, give us an email over on aahlconnect@gmail.com. We also take sponsorship opportunities for Overthrow the Pro, stream ad plugs, and tournament events. So if you know anyone that wants to sponsor us, give us some support, give us, our email, give us some connections to bring air hockey to where it needs to be, and it needs to be super big. All right. It looks like they are now settling onto the couch. Let's see what they want.
Okay, so they can't hear
say.
me, right? Well,
They
I
should.
can't hear them.
You're not going to be able to hear them. This doesn't have a headphone on it. Oh, man.
That sucks.
How did you win this game? Okay, first
I'm
up, guys, this is live right now. You can see your chats right here. I really appreciate that. There was a lot of people. Nobody asked about what music you were listening to because I told them that it's not worth asking the question. It's awful. Besides that,
kind of country this time. Who knows?
kind of country.
Anthony was going
Okay.
through your head being 3-0'd. Oh, I gotta come back. Gotta get this. Work hard. Come on, I can do it.
Dude, Bobo was our highest contributor last night.
Heck yeah, Bobo.
He was the one that got us to play that last game. Okay, Anthony, you were not one that went to Worlds last year.
I did not.
This is your first time, besides maybe playing. Did you play George Anderson when he was here?
Yeah, of course I played
Okay,
George Anderson.
so
this
besides
year.
George, who helped me a ton, have you played another person out of state? Is this your first out of stater that you got to play against?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, hold that thing real close to
Oh
you.
yeah,
Okay,
more
there
or
you go.
less. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing with Emil. I have to ask, what was it like playing somebody with a different style than the one?
It was weird because no one here plays like he does. He plays kind of like I do, kind of like fast, sloppy-ish.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's kind of like playing a mirror
Are you going to Worlds this year?
I am not,
Because
sadly.
that's the thing. When you go to Worlds, it's so different. Everyone has these different things. Okay, let's read off some chats right here. Nixon saying, brilliant win. Thought he had you there. Dude, everybody
Thought he did too.
Yeah. Ashley saying, I love to watch the underdogs win every once in a while. That was a hard game, though, Ashley, because we have no idea who the underdog is. Anthony has a world rank, but only from beating the people here. Against Emil, it was such a toss-up of who's going to win that game that we didn't have a lot of metrics on either of them to know who's going to win that game.
This is really cool. Heck yeah, it is.
However, like we've said before, Emil flew in today. It's not very fair to judge him on his playstyle when you're flying in the day of. No. Also, to go from Florida to Idaho is a massive climate
that's a
difference.
way
It's
different
two
place.
different time zones you're getting jet lag.
We're so bird go. Keep
Yeah.
going.
All right. Okay, guys, this is your
the-
chance to ask some questions. We're gonna
The
do it here.
nubless mallet. Okay, here.
Are you gonna
It's
show?
called, it's called a low top mallet. I love it because it's a lot lighter, so I can like fly across the table.
Nixon asking Fluent just for this. Okay, guys, get your questions ready for Emil. Okay, Emil, why don't you pop up over here? Anthony, congrats on your win, bro. Thanks for defending the Idaho name.
Of course.
It's important. I know it. So, Emil, I see in the chat already. Nixon is asking. You can just put that over your ear if you want on that ear. Yeah. So Nixon is asking right now. He said, "You flew in just for this."
Of course.
What do you have to say about that?
Are you kidding? To play with these guys? I love it.
Dude,
Come
Emil's
on.
the best. I gotta tell you, he's so awesome. Okay, would Anthony have lost his rank if he had lost? Not necessarily, sort of. Emil would get a bunch of points over him, so it would bump Anthony down, and everybody along with Anthony would be bumped down. So this was sort of a placement because Emil he's never played for the American Air Hockey League, so now he's on that ranking list, and so now we get kind of a baseline of where he's at, and we can tell he's right next to Anthony. What's that? Oh, we gotta hold it down a little bit lower. There you go. Is your nose?
Sorry, that must have been creepy.
It's
for
okay.
everyone listening.
We're all very creepy.
Sorry.
Okay. Noisy alien. Emil, how bad's the jet lag?
I wish I could say that was just a jet lag. I actually had to stop in LA to visit my sister, my brother. I call him brother. He's my brother. And my two nieces and nephew. And we had a wonderful weekend at their kind of church fair. Mm-hmm. And we stopped at Disneyland yesterday. So I got like 85,000 steps in this weekend. And I'm jello. But like...
Okay, so I gotta ask, because I'm obviously here at the studio a bunch. Now that you've been here, after watching it live for probably a while now, you've been watching for months, I believe. What's it like actually being in the studio, like in person?
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's just like, it's surreal walking in and going, oh.
Okay, were the players like you expected, or are you like, oh, they're just faking it, or are they like what you kind of expected them to be?
I mean, I watch a lot, and I haven't played for a very long time, but I feel like I've played a lot of air hockey in the year and a quarter that I've been playing more seriously. And I never thought that any of these people that are playing here on stream are, faking it or not playing their hardest. I know you guys play with heart, and that's one of the main reasons I'm like, I gotta go play with them.
You know what's funny? We get in the chat a lot is people will say it was fake, or like they threw the game on purpose, or they set up this game, and I'm like, there's no bets on it. Why would I purposely lose? And so one time I'm like, guys, we aren't selling out to anybody. We're not purchased. And I'm like, but we can be for a price. Like, dude, if you pay, I'll throw it again. Like,
I won't. I take my beatings hard. I'll tell you.
Well, so you know what? The Overthrow the Pro, right? They win, they get $100.
Right.
One kid, it was a month ago. I was in Utah. One kid, right when we started playing, I got him on a few points. And so it's like 2-0 or 3-0. And he looks up and goes, hey, if I pay you $101, will you let me win? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, do you have $101? He's like, no. I'm like, well, then sucks to suck,
Yeah, show me the money, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I'll totally get $1 out of this deal. I'm totally cool with it. Let's go. Okay, let's look back at the chat. Emil, your Game 3 win comeback was amazing. Is that your 7-1? Or no, your Game 2 was your 7-1. You 7-1'd him.
Yeah.
Dude, that was crazy. We're like, oh, shoot, he's warmed up now. Like, we even said it live. We're like, if Emil comes back to win this after Anthony was at a 6-6, oh, he's gonna kill himself after. Like, he's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be so mad. Catfish saying he's right next to Anthony. Does that mean he's debuting as a top 5 player? That's huge. If so, I think so. Yes. No. Oh, Spec is saying, oh, you
No.
want me to finish this up. He wants us to go into our next game. All right.
Okay.
Emil, before we bounce out, is there anything that you want to tell everybody, anybody in the chat, because they're just posting like crazy?
Well-
Emergency question. Being nice has gotten me nowhere with girls. They forget all I did for them the next second. I'm thinking of changing my ways completely. How to become a bad guy.
Don't do it.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just hide.
Don't do it.
My short hi for everyone in NC watching. I miss you guys like crazy. You know it. Kind of still playing out of Florida, but I'm still technically an NC player. So I miss everyone out there. Everyone else, family, friends that are watching by chance. Hi. Getting my training in. You guys know how it goes.
I'm always like, hi, Mom. I'm like, oh, she actually does watch. I got to say that once in a while. So, okay.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah. All right. Up next is going to be myself versus Peter Kai. I'm hoping that's going to be a fun game. And then if you would like to challenge anybody else later today, let us know. Then after after Spec and I, it's going to be Noel versus Javier. Actually, I think it's. Wait a second. Noel versus Javier is next, isn't it? It is. Okay, so that's the game next. Then it's going to be Spec and myself. And then hopefully Emil will pop back on the table. Maybe if you want to play another game against somebody.
Sure.
Totally up to you.
Sure.
Not to put you on the spot or anything.
I'm down. I'm down. I mean,
Okay.
I came to play with these guys.
The last thing I got to ask, and I got to ask this live. I'm going to throw you on the spot.
Sure.
Our puck that we fabricated, the white one. What was your thoughts on the mallets that we've been fabricating and the pucks we've been making?
I didn't think that the puck was playing too differently. The white one, it has a little bit less of that favorite noise that we all have. Like when you do score, that clink.
Yeah,
has a
that's
little
true.
less of that noise. But weight wise and balance wise, I wouldn't play a whole game with it. But the little bit that I was drifting and kind of hitting across, it felt good. The mallets that Specs making are pretty cool.
They're all different types of plastics and hardnesses and weights and stuff. So like it's like one thing for each style, right?
Yeah.
So
They're super cool.
I didn't think about the sound. The only thing I really hate about the gold standard games tables is the goals are like rounded and it makes like a plastic bucket sound. And it's so when you score, it just doesn't have that satisfying sound. The sound is so important. But anyway, all right, guys, stay tuned. The game's coming up right this second. Hey, Noel and Javier, you guys are up next. This game is going to be pretty fun. Let us know in the chat who you're rooting for. Yesterday, a lot of people rooting for Javier, and he ended up pulling off the W, even though before that point, Noel had beaten him ever since before that. So keep it up, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this North Carolina love for you right now.
I love you
Ray,
guys, and you know
North
it.
Carolina.
And you know it.
Everyone's saying, go Emil. Look at Paul
That's-
Greeley. Paul's in
that's
the
my
chat.
family.
I don't know how often I see Paul in the chat here. Josh saying so much yapping. I know. We're getting back to air hockey.
And I know Seth is coming in a couple of days, so we'll see.
Yeah, I know. I'm wondering how he's going to do. All right, Noel, Javier, you guys are up.
Yeah, ready.
All right, let's do it. Would you mind starting the games at all? Would you mind refereeing? Okay, then I'm gonna go back to commentary here. So one more time, how to use this thing. Yeah. So the way that you want to do it is, So who's this on the left? So this is gonna be your board right now, and after this game, you go back, and now it'll be that way. The red's on the side. So I just gotta click. All you gotta do is those two buttons there, like a score, and then once you make that one. Those do that button, and then when it's different game, you just go back button with this. All you need. So this is the blues on this side. This is the red. Oh, just switch. Yeah, so then you select. So pretty much when it says that one's red on the one side, yeah, go back on one of them. And now you're on the right one. So just.
All right.
We have control over it as well.
Now that was a pretty long interview. I know. So much yapping. We're getting Noel and Javier set up here. In just a moment, they're going to put on some heart rate monitors. I'm not sure about Noel, but
Alright, we need somebody at the table.
all right. The rematch of Javier versus Noel. Javier took, I think it was 2-4 last night. But now Noel has been training for 12 hours.
Oh yeah.
Catfish, Catfish, I agree with you, but in this day and age, everyone's attention span is very small.
Oh yeah, Nathan Buss back in the booth. The game's gonna be starting up in just a second. We got Javier warming up right now. Guys, I love the chat so much, by the way. Like, honestly, what's a channel if no one's watching it? And you guys watching this and supporting us means the most to us. We got Noisy Alien chat saying, if you spam or say inappropriate stuff, you're going to get muted.
Now, Javier jumped up a ton of ranks after beating Noel.
I love Catfish what he's saying. He's like, honestly, it wasn't even that long. We try to keep our interviews kind of short because people really want to see the action of the next game coming up. They're waiting for their favorite player to play. Everyone's got their own favorite player, so they're waiting for their player to jump on the table. But I do agree with you. I think a longer interview is always more fun to get some insight. So just so you guys know, at the end of this match, we're going to do another interview between Noel and Javier. So have some questions ready. I don't normally like to push any donations or anything, but I will say the chat is sometimes moves so fast we don't get a chance to read your chat. If you even put like $1 on it, it stays there for a second and we get to see it longer. So we got Javier right now warming up. We got Jasmine saying, I want to see Javier and Anthony. Well, that's actually them right now because Anthony's warming him up right now. So this is the game that you wish for, Jasmine. Your wish is granted. We got Jasmine saying, Javier, go Javier, beat Anthony right now. Yeah, I know it. We got the poll is up right now, I believe, and the poll is maybe it's coming up right in a second.
It's coming up.
Javier.
The game hasn't started yet, Nathan.
But we can see who they thought was going to win. Anthony versus Emil. 58% had voted for Anthony. 41 for Emil. That poll is coming up right now. Get ready to smash a button. Who you think is going to win? Javier, who you see on the screen right now,
I bet
or Noel?
on Noel. Noel is.
I think so too, but Noel lost yesterday, so I don't know. But we'll see what everyone says.
He never played Javier before.
Okay, the votes are coming in right now. It's so fun to see it filling out.
75% Javier right
75, 60% Javier right now. 60%. It's really fun. It's like a horse race watching the scores. 60%, 65%. More votes are coming in. 61%.
I heard a lot of people lost their money during the last week's Derby race.
I know. I saw that yesterday. A lot of people really thought Noel was going to win that, and he ended up losing. Javier, what was his score? Wasn't it like 4-1? I'm trying to remember how many games he won in that one.
I'll check that right
Frank
now.
in the chat saying hi. We got Henry saying, I'm back for more. This is worth being pooped in the morning. Man, I actually, a lot of us here feel that. We stream late into the night sometimes, and a lot of us are pooped in the morning. I appreciate you, Henry, for taking the time to not only watch, but also to chat in, because that just shows us that
here are the
you're
math
supporting
statistics. It was Javier 4-2 with 276s.
2-7. Oh, that's right. Noel was only 2 points away from winning that yesterday.
Yes, 1 point difference.
Oh my! And their total scores at the end.
Yeah.
Oh man, you should like screenshot that and share it. That would be such a great one to show everybody, to show everyone the stats from yesterday. It'll take us a second to get that up on the stream though. Right now, Javier's doing his warm-up match. The players do need a warm-up match. It's so crazy to see what players are like when they don't have a warm-up. It's like the same with vocal exercises. Javier right now getting ready. He's done with his warm-up, so now Noel gets his warm-up game.
Take it off now. Noel! Noel!
You can see her chat in the background right this second. That is live right now. Give it a second. We got Anthony waiting to warm up Noel. Take a look at the banner on the left-hand side. It says connect with us at the AAHL connect at gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. If you guys want to shoot us an email, if you would like to talk sponsorship, if you just want to say, hey guys, love the stream, that would be awesome. What? Oh yeah, you know what? Let's do yeah, go ahead. You can see on the screen right now. You have to take off the match in progress. There you go, bud. Thank you so much. So there you go. AHLconnect at gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. I got an email the other day from a fan just saying, hey, you made my night tonight. It was really fun. Staying up, watching the fun game. Fantastic job. I got another email from another person just being like, hey, man, I was at the Overthrow the Pro. I didn't have the guts to come out and say hi, but I really enjoyed watching
Looks
the game.
like they are starting.
Oh, they're ready to pop in. Noel didn't need a warm-up game, eh? Okay.
I think Noel thinks warm-ups are a myth.
We got Mac Miller in the chat asking if I'm going to be playing matches tonight. Mac, this is Nathan, and yes, my game is coming up right after this one. I'm playing Peter Kai again. Grudge match from yesterday.
And we're off.
Pink Rabbit saying, Noisy, Chuck would pwn these kids. If you're talking about Chuck Norris, that's the only person I would agree with pwning these guys. Vi saying it's going to be a close match. It was yesterday. Their score was only 1 point apart after all the games they played. 0-1 now. Noel 1 point up. Javier with possession. and gets him with a right wall over. 1-1 now. Very fast shot from Noel, but loses possession. Ooh. Hey guys, check this out. Double tap the screen and it will give us a thumbs up. And it lets YouTube know that you guys are liking this. If you chat in, that also helps us a ton. So I know a lot of you are watching right this second. So instead of just watching, just do a quick little chat. Just say hi. It lets YouTube know that you care.
Oh, he scores on himself.
Scores on himself. Dude, okay, watch this replay. Watch how Noel taps his goal. Watch the right side of this. So watch the right side. Watch how Noel taps his goal with the mallet. That's the way of saying, hey, I'm sorry that happened. That was unfortunate. It shouldn't have gone that way.
Ooh, a forehand from Javier. So Catfish says, are there any special features that tables, mallets, or pucks should have to be a AAHL regulation?
No, anything you find online is going to be regulation. There's some pucks that are smaller, I suppose. So the puck does have to be a certain size, but Dynamo makes regulation size pucks. And those are going to be the one you find. Ooh,
that's like the third
Javier scores on himself again. The mallets that you find from Dynamo are going to be pretty good. There's some pucks that Dynamo or that the other brands make that are not Dynamo and they don't play as well. We do not play with Dynamo pucks though. We play with some like special made Lexan material pucks, sometimes made out of Delrin. But you can't really find those in the open market right now because they are custom made using lathes and such. However, most of the stuff you're going to find, especially if you go to any local arcade, most of that's all going to be in regulation. As long as the table says Dynamo or Gold Standard Games, it's going to be regulation. These are 8-foot tables. They look a lot smaller, but these are actually pretty big tables. They also weigh 450 pounds. I know that because we own 7 of them, and they are a pain in the butt to move around.
Don't they list the weight on the manufacturer site?
Probably. I should have looked that up, but there's also different models, and some have more bracing than others.
Yeah, some have more wood.
Noel right now at game point to 3 tries to go for a double wall.
A double dinger danger.
He does it again. He's trying to set up. Is he getting cheeky?
He
Look
wants
at
to do the double
He's trying.
dinger.
Look at okay, so he loses yesterday, and now he's going for this
gosh,
double wall.
no.
Insult to injury, trying to crush Javier with an insulting
Can we get a
shot.
heart rate check on Noel? Unfortunately, Noel does not want his heart rate on.
That's all right. Javier at 147 beats. He's about to lose this game.
Just
his heart rate's
imagine-
starting to climb. Ooh, he gets a right wall
Just
under.
imagine it as the same as Javier's right now.
Oh man, Javier now at 150, 151. It's going up and up. 152, 153. Oh man, see his heart's pounding because he knows he's 1 point away from losing
It's
this.
high stakes right now. Almost 160. Can we get the 160, Javier? Come on.
We got Nixon showing the scores 36 to 35 Noel points last night, so should be a tight again. Nixon, I cannot believe that you have those stats. That's fantastic, bro.
You can review them on our
We got
Discord.
Oscar saying Big Daddy Noel.
Oh, look at that block.
Ooh, look at the replay. They're seeing whose it was. Let's take a look here. Noel hits it. Noel punches it forward,
is a great,
and
is
it
a
comes
great,
out, so it would be.
referee.
Okay. Yeah, Emil's reffing this game here. We got Oscar saying, "Come on, Emil, you can do
That
it."
is a beautiful block from Javier.
Take a look at our Discord channel. We got that located in the chat right now. Tim saying they both look like they are playing
Well,
great.
Javier may come back from this if Noel keeps starting to try to do that double wall.
We got Mac asking if we can have a heart rate on
Oh,
Noel.
Nixon's
No,
on the Facebook page.
Oh, it's 6-6. What they say in North Carolina, they say, "Show me." Let's see who's gonna win this
Is
game.
it 6-6?
That's
I thought it
what
was
it's saying.
6-5.
I don't know. Did he hit the wrong button? There's a chance.
Maybe.
Can you go check the score out there real quick? Okay, he's checking the score right now. We're gonna get a score check on this one because
get a
Emil
score
is new to our scoring system. So
Very new, but we've dumbed it down so much that a child can
it
run
is 6-6 confirmed. We were
Confirmed.
negligent reading the chats and not looking at the score. Show him the knuckle puck, Noel. Oscar says, and there it
the
is.
white wall under.
There it is. Noel, after being the lead 6-3, was screwing around with those shots and almost got served, but then took the win in the end. This is a fantastic match right now. Guys, thank you so much for chatting. And remember, the players can see your chats. Your chats are live. Take a look in the background right here. Your chats are live right this second. And the players not only...
Chance Studer about to show up.
I'm at the light on Carter in Indiana. Oh, man, don't give away our location, bro. He's telling people where the studio's located. So
Why did you say that?
I know. So he's coming. He's getting close. We got Vice saying
He could have been
close
on
one.
some random street, and we.
I know it,
wouldn't
but
have
he's
been able to
coming.
vote.
Mass Boy saying, "Dang." We got Pink Rabbit saying, "Chuck E. Cheese is my man. These kids are noobs." Here's the thing.
Let's do a Chuck E. Cheese
let's
sponsored tournament.
Okay, but let's be honest for a second. Pink Rabbit, let's be honest. Noel and Javier are not considered professional players. They are considered like intermediate players. Right now, if they were to compete on the world stage, they would probably be in like the 80s or 90s in the world, which is still pretty good. Here's the other thing that I want to be real about this. I'm being honest. They are not considered professionals. However, they can beat like 90% of the world, including most likely yourself. And I only say that because these guys have practiced with professionals for about a year each. So the chances of anybody else beating them are very low.
Open scores on
Noel. Noel taking zero mercy after yesterday's defeat. Look at that forehand.
Mandy
level.
Powell saying red.
She's going for Noel on this one.
The red shirt.
I mean, but look at this guy. Like, Noel, I mean, he, like, not only, dude, he's built. Like, every time in the chat, people are usually asking him, they're saying, like, they're saying, like, where does he get this muscle from? Like, obviously he works out. The question is this, does it matter?
Oh,
And
Pink Rabbit giving us the fist bump, saying we have very good commentators.
Pink Rabbit, you're amazing. To be honest, we are the substitute commentators. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Caleb Buss is the normal commentator along with Seth Garrett, and both of them are taking the day off. They are both flying out here to play at the American Air Hockey
Noel
League.
is up 3-0. This is incredible work.
This is going to be awesome. Take a look at Javier's face right now. Like, he is getting into the zone right this
Javier's
second.
heart rate is pounding right now. Oh, the headphones come off.
Calls a timeout.
The headphones come
No, he
off.
doesn't. He does it within 10 seconds. He didn't call a timeout for that one. Okay, here comes the whistle. And he's in right wall under. Javier, 151 beats per minute. Oh, gets scored
nice
again.
serve from
4-1
Noel.
right now. Zero mercy, like I said.
Noel is not making that close games anymore.
Javier sets it up. And this is the thing. He won yesterday.
Was it a fluke? Was that whole game a fluke?
I think so. Well, that's the thing. Like, you know, if it's 1 point difference, it is hard to know who's better.
Are the unit commentators not normally in the studio? No, they are actually.
That's actually
in
really good.
California and North Carolina.
We don't like having commentators on site because it makes it very difficult to do commentary and run the stream. So we have remote commentators. That means any person in the world, as long as they have an internet connection, can be commentators. So what they do is they come in remotely on Discord, and they actually do the commentary from their home, which is fantastic. So anybody can be a commentator. But today, because we're streaming every single day, we don't have the opportunity to have Caleb or Seth with us today, but they're going to be coming out live in person, and we've decided we're going to have them play against each other, and they have to do commentary on their own game while they're playing. So we're going to be miking them up. I believe that game is happening on Saturday.
Oh, 6-2. This game is going fast.
So we're gonna mic them up so that they have so they have to play and commentate their own game while they're playing. It's gonna be so fun. So tune in on Saturday. You don't want to miss that game.
Noel just needs to score one more point to secure game 2.
Look at Oscar saying, "Noel, stop playing with your supper." Oscar saying, "Finish him." Mass Boy saying,
I think
win,
Javier
red.
is more prone to scoring on himself at this point with how long
I mean,
the game is.
is
that over?
I mean, okay, I have to admit, Spec, once in a while, if I can't get past someone's defense,
I score on myself.
sometimes I just let them have the puck, because if they can score on themselves better than I can score against them, I'll let them. I'm like, okay, you know what? If they can't get past my defense and I can't get past theirs, maybe they can get past their defense. Let's see what happens. Javier. Almost scored on himself, and Noel, right wall over, kills it. LeBron James in the chat rooting for Javier.
Hey, LeBron James, can you sponsor us, please?
Jeremy Dyer saying, let's go. Cut his rent on Javier. I don't know, bro. He won yesterday, but barely.
Via Rainsburg Barger says, what time on Saturday?
You know, that's a good question. I think we're going to start at 10 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 9 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Central, and 12 o'clock Eastern Standard
That's pretty
Time.
early.
It is early, but we're going to stream all day.
All day.
It's gonna be really fun, and on Sunday we're gonna stream as well all day, and then we're even gonna go out to the local arcade and stream
we're
from
gonna
there.
do 2 streams on Sunday.
It should be really fun for
we're
that
gonna
tournament.
Stop the stream in the studio and then reopen the stream at the arcade.
Noel going to his.
Henry Westhoff says you should do a reaction time test for the players.
Oscar saying we should do a fatality.
I don't think that's allowed on YouTube, unfortunately.
I got caught really bad playing air hockey one day, and I couldn't show it because YouTube has a thing against blood. So I had like blood on my shirt while playing.
We can show the color red, but anything blood related.
Okay, yeah, I was bummed. Finish him, fatality.
Grego says, this is my first time tuning in. I'm really enjoying what you guys are doing. Let's go.
Grego, we appreciate you, man. Honestly, we really do. We'd be nothing without the fans, so thank you for popping
Has
in.
anyone lost a tooth playing? Actually, yes. His name was Danny Hines, and he was the referee of a game. And a puck flew up and
Well,
hit
does
his
that
mouth.
count? If he wasn't playing, does that count?
Well,
Because-
he was the referee, and it flew up and hit his mouth and chipped a tooth.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, a lot of people
But
have
hey-
broken fingers. I actually broke I broke my index finger playing. It wasn't from the puck hitting. It was from my hand hitting the rail too hard. Ooh,
I think you're
forehand.
a fragile person, Nathan. Someone hugged you and you broke a collarbone or something.
That just hurt my feelings. I'm just kidding. So we got,
Tell Grandpa to hit the puck.
we got Javier now showing some fire. Not happy with losing 2 games in a row. Feeling like maybe last game was a fluke. There's nothing worse than winning a game and then the person that you beat coming back and beating you to prove it was a fluke. And that's why we have these grudge matches.
Oscar thinks Javier is like Homelander or something. He says Noel's gonna shoot lasers through his eyes like Cyclops.
It's true. I mean, look at Javier's eyes right now. Like he is just like laser focused on this right now, and you can see Noel looks so much more relaxed. I think if you were watching Noel's heart rate right now, you would see a much lower heart rate. He opted out of that, but Javier, you can see him at 155 beats per minute, which is pretty dang quick.
Catfish say, I remember one time I got a headache playing Scrabble, so I'm basically a war veteran now.
Guys, don't forget, double tap the screen. Also, please subscribe. And lastly, if you throw a comment
Pink
in there,
Rabbit's friend is Chuck Forrest.
oh, I love it. Hey, guys, if you
That's
subscribe, let me know in the chat. We will shout you out right now. Go ahead and give us a subscribe. We would really appreciate it. We just finally hit 9,000 subscribers. If we get it 10,000 today, that would be the coolest thing in the entire
10,000 in
world.
this week. It could be this week.
No,
Nathan.
make it today, bro.
Today?
Shoot high.
1,000
Noel with a
subscribers
cross.
today?
So, okay, do you see how the shot goes into the right side of Javier's goal? That's considered a cross, whereas the cut is on the
Oh,
opposite side.
someone's sponsoring Noel for North Carolina, dude.
Okay. Except Noel's not a North Carolinian. However, one more North Carolina is coming out, Seth Garrett, this Saturday. And I'm so excited to play him. So I've been holding up the standard as being number 1 in the American Air Hockey League, but knowing full well that Seth Garrett is higher ranked at me in the world stage. And so it's going to be a really fun game. Me versus Seth Garrett. He hasn't played in a while.
Look at this cut shot from Noel. He just bounces on the wall a little bit, and there's just this, gives it a little tiny flick.
If Javier wins, I will sponsor. Oh man!
All right, let's end
Well,
this game right now.
I'm gonna say it depends on how much because I've always said it. Well, we're willing to throw a game if the money's right. But to be honest,
to the highest bidder.
yeah. But to be honest, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Noel is going to crush this game.
Noel
Out.
finally hitting the puck as hard as he can.
I think he's just playing easy because he doesn't have to. Javier is not pushing Noel to his limit, so why does he need to spend all that energy? He doesn't have to. Look at him right now. He looks so chill, like cool as a cucumber right now. And look at Javier, sweating. He looks like he's putting his all into this game right now because he's up against the ropes. Whereas yesterday was a very different match. They were both invested in that game. Noel seems like he's figured out Javier's tells. Oscar saying, Hulk smash.
You know, the funny thing is, like, I manufactured Noel's mallet. Yeah, I sanded it down, got it to a polished finish.
Bobo saying, LeBron, you should fly up to Idaho since your season is over.
Exactly, dude. I wish all the NBA players played like air hockey on their off season.
Okay, I want the ice hockey players to play air hockey.
Ice hockey is all season now.
I know, but they think that they got hockey down, so they probably think they're going to be good at air hockey. So I want to challenge the Idaho
They
Steelheads.
think air hockey is when you have jetpacks and you play hockey in the air.
That's amazing. Can we do that?
They probably have the
Ooh.
money for it.
Noel with a crushing cut right here. Watch this shot right here. Or was it a cross? It was
is
a cross.
cross.
Hits it to that cross side, and then Javier
like
pays
we're
it
like-
back with the right wall under.
I feel like we're like Dora the Explorer. Like, what shot is that? Can you say that shot?
Backpack. Okay. You're never going to know that shot now.
Some fox is gonna jump on the table and remove.
This
the
is what
shot.
happens when I have kids and I know all of these quotes right now. Oh man. Swiper, no swiping, right? Okay, down the middle, Oscar says, Catfish saying they have jetpacks and they play hockey in the air. That's just Quidditch, my guy.
I don't even know what Quidditch is.
It's a Harry Potter game, bro.
Oh,
it's the Harry Potter game, yeah.
They don't have jetpacks.
Yeah, they do.
They have brooms.
That's what they call their jetpacks.
Okay. That's true.
Okay, we got a timeout called Javier. Finally having it right now with this one. He's trying to relax. He's looking at the chat. When they're looking right there, there's a big screen there. They're able to
Jasmine
see your
wants to
guys'
know
chat.
what Javier is listening to. Javier took out his headphones in the middle of the game.
So he's listening to the sweet sound of the puck going into his own goal as
sweet
Noah.
sound.
Oh! Right wall over, right as the whistle is blown. Love that shot. That was great. He looked like it was a right wall. Noel moved out
Just
of the way and let it slide
nonchalantly
through.
sinks in one of the best shots in the game.
I'm the best, saying Noel, you got this. I'm the best. Thank you for chatting in.
Are you the best?
Oh, Noel, look at that. Yeah.
No, where are the
MSMC with
Raycons?
the music notes saying walk in the park with this one. Where are the Raycons? I'm the best, saying yes, I am. I dig it.
They are the best.
Oh,
the
forehand, left wall, under. Noel,
my
right now
gosh.
at game point to win his third game.
3-0.
A crushing defeat if Javier does not pull this back. Javier goes for a tap, sets it up, right wall,
Doing
deflected,
some
and Noel gained
advanced-
possession back.
Advanced drifting technique on the table.
Noel hitting it hard right now.
And Noel wants this game to be over. He is just brute forcing that puck into his goal.
I mean, if you can't win by hitting it delicately, you smash that.
No deception. There is no deception needed in this game. Oh, the double dinger!
He gets it with a double wall. I switched cameras too soon. Watch this replay at the top of your screen. Watch this. He goes for it. He tried this the first game to get that on the 6 points. He hits it and lets it. So if you watch his eyes, he was lining it up on the bolts on the side of the table. Do you see on the side of the table? There's these bolts there, just similar to a pool table. Oh, we got Javier doing some donkey kicks, getting ready for this game. We got Noel getting ready for game number 4. If he wins this whole match is over, and then it's going to be Peter Kai versus myself, and that should be a fun game.
Looks like Oscar is going night time.
Oh, man. Hey, guys, subscribe. It helps us a ton. Throw a message in the chat. If you subscribed, please let me know in the chat so I can shout you out. Also, double tap that screen for a like. Also, your chat is live. This is all entirely done live. We really wanted to prove it to people.
Can Javier come back like a mill? But then it was all for nothing.
Well, that's okay. Well, the match that just happened with Emil versus Anthony. I mean, Emil came back 3 games in a row and almost took the entire thing. Does Javier have that within him? I don't know. After what I'm seeing today, I don't think so.
Noel was disrespected by the poll. The poll is favoring Noel right now by 5%.
It's 55% right now going for Noel. Which remember when we started the poll, Javier was in the lead he was at the 80% mark at it for a moment. Then he hit in the high 60s for a while. Here we go for the break. And that's what they do in North Carolina. Come on, Emil, set the puck.
Emil, set the puck. Let's
Here
go.
he goes. Sets it up. And then the first possession goes to Noel, who gets with a cross. It's barely an off goal. Goes for a straight shot, loses possession. Javier with a donkey kick shot.
Hey, looks like Cruz M subscribed.
Did he? Oh, I need to check the chat. Oh, man. The black toe. Come on, Noel. Give him stinky foot, bro. We got Bobo saying Noel has a cool jersey.
What chats are you reading?
Cruz saying that he subscribed. We got Nixon saying go, Noel.
Sam Nova says I'm subbed. Thank you, Sam Nova.
We got Sam Nova saying I'm subbed. Sam, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Sam, I saw a replay of yesterday's match and the chat. Guys, by the way, you can always replay the games from the days before and take a look at the live chat from the day. And Sam, I saw a bunch of your chats in there. I really appreciate you supporting us, bro.
Javier is up 3-0. Oh, I spoke
You spoke too soon. The curse of the commentator. And I like Javier's attitude there. He gets scored and he goes, nice.
Oh, right wall under from Javier.
Noel looking like he's not feeling as easy this game right now. He had all the other games in a bag, but right now there's a deficit 1-4. Is Javier actually on the road to recovery? We'll find out.
Taha says unemployment finals.
You say that, but you should show up and play us, bro. It's a lot harder than it looks. Actually, I had some friend come over recently. They've only watched, they haven't played, and they wanted to play me, and I started playing, and they realized how hard it is to have control of the puck. And they said, man, you guys make it look so easy. I had no idea how easy you guys make it look. It's like watching any pro sport. They make it look so easy that everyone thinks they can do it. But if that was the case, then people would beat us more in the Overtime Pro.
1-5 right now.
Look at Noel. He's not... Okay, this is a different Noel than we saw earlier. He's taking his time.
Noel.
He's aiming a shot. Oh, he let go of possession. Oh, and Javier scores 6-1
That's like
now.
5 right wall unders in a row from Javier.
Man, we should have accepted that bet for Javier to start winning these because we could have at least made some money on this game. I really didn't expect he was going to win this. Noel pulling back now. He's not happy about this.
I almost scored against Chuck Forrest once in 1992.
Really?
What's your rank, Pink Rabbit? You sound pretty interesting.
Wait a second. Pink Rabbit. See, for a second, I was like, oh, Pink Rabbit has no idea what they're talking about. But Chuck Forrest is a pro player, so that's got me a little bit scared now. Javier goes for that left wall over.
Is that Seth Garrett?
Seth Garrett is Pink Rabbit. That's always the scary part, is we have no idea who we're talking about. And Javier closes it out,
With
screams
a right
yes.
wall under.
Oh, he's so pumped about that match right now. Check this out. He
No
pulls it back.
4-0s
He
tonight.
sets it up, goes for that right wall under, and he beats Noel to the punch, 7-1, giving Javier his very first win on the board today.
Javier, bro. He just leveled up.
He's getting pumped. I love it. I like that he's doing the jumps.
I don't know if he still should do those jumps. His heart rate's at 160.
Is it? Show it. Show the heart rate. Yeah, because the heart rate's not showing up. There we go. 163 currently.
I don't know if he should be doing any more jumping.
Javier said, this far, no further, Catfish says. Oscar's saying, with the donkey kicks. Okay. Now, to be honest, I do the jumps before a game starts to get my heart rate pumping, but it's sort of starting to stick now, and a lot of the players here are starting to do the jump.
172 from Javier. 172
Javier might have his heart blow out on camera, and we can't have any blood, so I'm going to tell him not to do that just for the YouTube sake. Noel gets ready for the break here. Javier getting ready for the snap.
Let's go.
And... They're killing me with these long, drawn out. There we go.
Oh my goodness, it's
Man.
The rule is supposed to be 10 seconds.
The rule is 4 seconds. The ref at his discretion could choose between 1 and 4 seconds on when to release the puck. But he was talking to Emil. Emil was asking some questions, I think, about how to score. So Anthony was looking up and talking to Emil, who was reffing the game. So Anthony's starting the games, but Emil
I'm eating
is reffing.
slices of pizzas uncontrollably.
Who said that one?
Oscar.
We got Jasmine saying, come on, Javier. We got Sam saying, let's go, Javier. You got this. A lot of love for Javier right now. But the poll isn't showing that. The poll is saying that 54% are voting for Noel. So the silent majority right now is actually going for Noel. If you haven't yet, take part in our poll. It's located in the YouTube chat. And once you answer, it disappears, so it doesn't bug you
Jay's
either.
saying these guys suck at this game. Well, they're only amateur players.
That's true. They both are amateur players. However, Jay, they most likely could beat you, and I say that because they have still played against a lot of pros, whereas I doubt that
Putting
you
my
have.
mortgage on Javier, that's a pretty big ask.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I agree. I don't think Javier has this. He did do great that last game, but Noel has a taste of defeat, and now he doesn't want that again. I think Noel is gonna Super Saiyan this game.
Right wall over.
Maybe I spoke too soon here.
Well, Pink Rabbit, sometimes it does take luck to score on a pro. You know?
I don't know. Okay, so Jay in the chat, and this is a lot of people say these guys are bad or I could beat these guys. We wanted to prove to everyone that that's not the case. So we go out to different
What
arcades.
is this garbage shot?
This little forehand. Yeah, that wasn't very good.
Forehand.
I think he
right wall under.
It was also like an off-speed shot. He like missed it.
Right wall over actually.
Yeah, it was right wall over, like off speed. So we go to arcades. We went to Utah. We did one in Idaho, California, Oregon. Basically, this whole Northwest area. We let people know
again with that right wall.
We let people know ahead of time that we're going to the arcade. We tell them all you have to do is beat us in one game that we pay for, and you'll get $100. And so far, nobody has won those games.
Javi's heart rate is spiking up to 170 right now.
Noel gonna finish this set. Come on, dog, says Nixon. Pink Rabbit saying Cruz, I think 91 now, but he's getting old and slow.
Hey, you could be like Phil Arnold. I think he actually is like 91.
Pink Rabbit. I know. That's so fun. It makes me want to like switch up a new name and and go to some random
Future
chat.
Phil is it's
Javier right
immortal
now
Phil.
winning in this game, but only by 1 point. Noel only needing 5 more points to shut down this entire match. Javier needing 4 more points plus 2 more games to shut this match down.
Javier
Can he do it?
has relit his flame of this game.
I mean,
look at his focus face right
Ooh.
now. Let's get a close up on his focus face.
He said that he goes by the nickname of Chef, like you can see on his shirt right now.
Is he
But
cooking right now?
I would have to say Javier. He should go by the nickname Donkey Kick.
Just don't walk behind Javier. Then he might get kicked in the
I
head.
know. Noel right now hoping to win this, only needing 4 more points. Javier closing that gap right now between himself and victory. Noel with a forehand.
Pink Rabbit says they might be ranked 91, but
Jay saying amateur or not, my dog can play better than these two.
Josiah
Jay-
Kamichek is ranked 91.
Jay, there's a lot of fans, actually
So-
fans that have shown up to play the Overthrow the Pro, and what they tell people after they play, they say puck up or shut up. But so basically,
Puck
if you
up or
really think
shut
that
up.
you're that great, we do live games. We stream it live when we go against people so that we can never fake if we were to ever lose. And so far, we have not. Not just saying that we're all good. I'm just saying that we have a lot of a practice and experience. And unless you've played against a pro, I highly doubt your dog.
Oh
let
my
alone
goodness,
yourself,
this
can win.
right wall over from Javier is
5-5.
absolutely insane.
The point of criticality right now between these two players, this point matters so much. 5-5, and
Do you
Noel
know-
right now at match point, only needing 1 more point to beat Javier. Javier sets it up, hoping to tie up this match.
Oh, it's a
Calls
Javier
a timeout.
timeout.
Fantastic timeout. You can see him right now,
Javier
centering himself right
praying
now.
to win this
Noel
game.
feeling pretty confident right here. 10 seconds go up. The game is about to be in play. It's now in play. Javier sets up the puck, hoping to tie this up and win this game to hopefully force 1 more game.
Oh, come on. He is trying for that right wall. Oh,
And
left
he
wall
gets
over.
it. Left ball over. It is
6-6.
Show me! As a North Carolinian say, Noel now, he can close out this whole match right here, or Javier could push another
Javier
game.
goes for the cut. Does not make it in.
Noel
Noel slowing the game down.
goes for
the cross.
loses
The right wall
possession.
over, does not make it
Javier
in.
could close it out right now and force an extra game. Oh, he gets it back. The last thing we want to see is Javier score on himself, though.
Oh, that's so close to
It was
goal,
he
Javier.
almost did.
Oh, he gets it left wall over.
Oh, we're so pumped about that goal right there. So dang close. Javier is saying one more. He does not realize he actually needs to win 2 more games. Noel only needs to win 1. Noel must be so bummed. He was only 1 point
Come on,
away from
Noel.
winning
You
that
got
match.
this in the bag.
He was so close to winning that. Oh, man. Okay, I got to look at chat for a second. I'm sorry, guys. We've been watching this game. It's getting really, really
This
close.
game-
North Carolina saying more. Air hockey. We got
is-
Oscar saying, dang. We got Sam saying, yahoo. We got Sam Nova saying, you got this, Javi. Weston saying,
Javier's heart rate jumped up to 176 after that game.
oh, man. I know. This is so fun. They're right now grabbing a drink. Jay saying, they are brutal. There you go, Jay. Now you're getting in the spirit. Jay, I highly suggest you go to our live tab and look at all the games called Overthrow the Pro and watch those. We literally go 3 hours at a time at different arcades, letting anybody go against us to see if they can win. Just to prove that point. Sam saying the GOAT. You know, we got JJZ saying, what? We got Sir saying the commentary makes this. Man, I wish that I was as good of a commentator as our normals. We are substituting in for them right now. Seth Garrett and Caleb Buss are the normal commentators, and they crush it. Watch yesterday's game if you don't believe me. We got Weston saying, you got this. Sam saying, Javier, the comeback king.
Got this, Noel.
We got Anthony cheering for Noel. A little bias there.
Oh, look at Javier's heart rate. 171.
Bobo was
coming into the game.
yesterday's
Hot.
highest contributor, saying this is where their conditioning comes into play. It's now game number 6.
It's game number 5.
Game number 6.
Game number 5.
Game number 6. 5 games have already happened. Look at the top. 3 games plus 2 games equals 5, which means this is game number. I don't think so.
Okay,
Oh.
I can fix that really quick.
You're gonna take away game just to prove a point?
I want to put it down to game number 1.
This is like most of my fights with my wife. Even if I'm 100%
first
right,
blood
I'm very wrong.
to no, first blood to Javier.
Noel sets it up. He goes for that right wall. It's missed, and then he loses possession. This is,
Lexi with the foreign language.
this is not the time to lose possession. And then Javier gets a point because of it.
0-2. Is Javier going to be the comeback king?
Just like in football, getting an interception is the worst thing for your team. So it's just like that in air hockey. You don't want to lose possession. And there Noel goes again, losing possession, giving it to Javier, and then losing another
Look
point
at this
because of it.
diamond drift right while under.
Noel needs to keep possession. Either get a goal or get the puck back, but stop giving it to Javier.
That was right while over.
Okay,
oh
so
my
like
goodness.
right there, he almost gave it up again. Gets it back at least, and then
What a block from that
nice.
left wall
That was
over.
a good block. Check out Javier on this block. He pulls it back into the edge of his own goal and throws it off the table, meaning that Javier gets possession because it wasn't an offensive play. It was a defensive play. Javier now goes for a shot, misses, sets it up again.
Can he bring it home?
It's 4-0 now.
4-0.
Noel,
If he gets a 7-0, I am going to be
I
rocking
need
out
them
my
to
chair.
not do 3 games to 3 games because people are going to think that we're faking this just like the last
I
game that
did.
happened with Emil when he came back 3 games. There's no, okay, there we go. Nice
that
chase
was a
shot.
Nice shot.
They call that a transition
Do
or
it for
chase.
Wu-Tang Clan, Noel.
Ooh, dude, that's what Oscar says in the chat. Swag
A
saying,
cut shot.
Noel, let's go. We got Grace in the chat saying Javier coming
Javier
back.
is definitely cooking like a chef.
We got Noisy Alien in the chat saying, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, Noisy Alien, for the reminder. We got saying, Ben, I don't know what that's saying. That's a different language, bro. Why is that important right now? Oh, where did I come from? Okay. That's what
Oh, we got
Swexy
Photon
is saying.
Air Hockey League jumping in
Thanks,
the
bro.
chat. What's up, Photon Air Hockey League?
Dude, Photon Air Hockey, they might actually be helping us do commentary. We're trying to do a collaboration, and so we have some spots this week, and we need some help with commentary. If any of you are any good at commentator, would like a shot, let us know. I would love to meet with you ahead of time. Shoot us an email at aahlconnect@gmail.com. But for those guys at Photon Air Hockey like Sammy Moore, we would love to have you guys do commentary with us because we're getting all the help we can get. In fact, my game is coming up right now against Spec, and I would love a substitute commentator, as we are the substitute commentators in this case.
We need a substitute for the substitute.
Yeah, we do. Jasmine saying, Javier, win or you're not going to like it. I agree. Nobody likes to
Huge
lose.
win for Sam Mora. Yeah, Sam Mora. I actually defeated Sam Mora in the Worlds. It was our first game of the day at Table 1. So it's awesome to see he is number 12 now. I might challenge him.
Oh, man. It's right now 3-4, I believe. Is that the score currently right this second? It is 3-5. I stand corrected. Javier, 2 points away from pushing this to the 7th
Is
game.
Javier a samurai? He does have that samurai haircut.
He does have it going. Daniel, I love your
We just
question.
need
Carter's
to,
saying, I'll commentate full-time. Carter, shoot us a message at aahlconnect@gmail.com. I would love to meet with you. Ray saying, huge win for the Photon Air Hockey guys. Sammy Moore. I know, Photon, they're getting 100,000 views now on their stream. Give them a look at the Photon Air Hockey on YouTube. They are fantastic.
Javier up 2 points now. He is trying his hardest to get more points on the table. His heart rate is never dropping below 160 at this point.
We got Silverwind in the chat saying, I became college champion because of me studying how these guys play. I hope that's the truth, man. I will say...
Oh, he scored on
no.
himself. No.
Studying the play is so much different from actually playing. Daniel, you're saying we're better than Photon. No, we are with Photon. We're all in this together right now.
This is a community thing.
Noel setting up that shot, losing possession. It's Javier's chance right now to win this game and push it to game 7. Can he do it? He sets up, goes for an off goal.
Noel, win or you're going to sleep on the couch. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oscar, are you with Noel? Only time can tell. Javier goes for the right wall, loses possession. Noel takes it back, goes for a few pump fakes, takes his time.
Is this
another pump fake?
a
Sets
time
it up,
violation
goes
on
for
Noel?
a right wall over, almost hits the shot clock on that one.
I think he did hit the shot clock.
I don't think so. Our hearts are just racing, so time seems to be going a lot faster.
I've been
than it really is.
counting.
Noel! Oh! The point of criticality, 5-5. That's what we call it here at the American Air Hockey League.
This could make it or break it, folks.
Are you guys at a bar or an arcade right now? Neither. We're at a studio.
We're at a basement.
However, we are going to be going to a local arcade on Sunday. If you'd like to play with us, meet us up at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade in Nampa, Idaho, and we would love to play you. It's going to be a fun match. We're going to have Seth Garrett coming out. Emil is going to be there. Kayla Bus is going to be there. It's going to be fantastic. 7 points to win. Oh, no!
no!
Javier scores on himself, and he gets ticked, calls a
Javier,
timeout.
no.
He could have just given the entire match away.
Look at him sweating.
This entire match could have just been given away right there.
Javier needs a headband like right now.
He gave away possession, though. He gave away a goal. All Noel needs is one more to shut this whole thing down. Javier now needs 2 points. Man.
That's 6-6.
Patrick's saying, is this a real sport? Now, it's been a real sport for 50 years. It's been a competitive
timeout.
world sport. Oh, Noel calls a timeout. This has been a world-ranked sport for over 50 years. It's just not as popular as some of the others until now. Thanks to Photon Air Hockey, American Air Hockey League, we are making this popular.
The
once
poll is
again.
50-50 for Javier and Noel right now.
It's 50. Oh, it keeps
50-50.
changing.
It's 50-50.
Oh, okay, here we go.
166
This
votes.
could be it right here. Either Noel wins this and it's all over, or Javier wins this and we go to the last game.
Here we go. Oh!
Noel loses
Oh, he
possession,
loses possession.
off the very first shot. Javier sets it up, goes for a level.
Carter says,
it's off the table.
look at that block. He blocked that right wall.
Look at the distance on that shot. Going for some donkey kicks, getting himself. His heart rate is at 161 right now. But he gets possession back.
Carter Long says, I sent you an email. All right, Carter, we'll look at that email pretty soon.
Heart rate 170 beats per minute.
173.
Javier's heart might explode out of his chest at this moment. Watch this shot once he wins. Look at him. He's pumped
On our
right
live
now.
heart rate monitor, he's at 179, almost 180. Come on.
It's North Carolina. They call that the tickler shot. North Carolina saying more air hockey. Pink saying, do the players hear the commentary? No, they do not. They watch it afterwards, but they see your chats. Look at this. Your chats are live right now. See your chats in the background. The players read your chats as they come through.
Is it Noel about to lose?
Jasmine saying, that made my heart jump. We got Jeremy saying, stretched to game 7.
This is a game 7 like we've never seen before.
Oh, man. We got Silverwind saying, pot. GG.
It's just like the Anthony game.
Sam
3
saying,
straight
OMG.
wins in a row for each player.
Okay, it's gonna look like we're making it up, but if we were, why would we have it be the exact same? But that's true. Javier winning the last 3,
Man,
Noel winning the first 3. It's now coming down to game 7 again.
At this point, they're gonna think we're the NHL or something. Just
Oh no,
scripting.
setting up our game. Okay, look at that. They can see your guys' love for them in the chat. Pump the chat up, guys. They see your comments. Give them some support. Show them who you're rooting for. It's really fun. Oscar's saying he knows what's up.
Come on. Now Javier is in the favor for the poll. 53% at 182 and counting.
Look at this guy. He's so pumped right now. He wasn't doing so good. His heart rate was pumping. He was so nervous about his game. Noel was just chill. But now Noel is the one facing against the gun. He had that too. Javier scored against himself. All Noel needed was 1 point, and Javier, after scoring on himself, scores 2 consecutive points to win that game.
I think he's trying to show the merch, the hat.
It's-
We actually have a merch store at Redbubble.
I know, it's not
at,
gonna work.
AAHL official.
Yeah, he's got the American Air Hockey League official hat right now. That's Chance coming in. It's so funny seeing all these players without their jerseys on.
You can
He
see
came
our
in on
merch-
his
our
day
merch
off
link right there.
to ref this game right now.
Here we go.
Off the oh shoot! Look at this shot right now, like a shotgun. Watch this right off of the break, immediately firing it off the back of Noel's mallet and
Oh
into
my
Noel's
gosh.
goal.
This is.
Oh! And again, is Javier seriously going to take this?
You know, I need the AAHL table. I don't think we can get a
Oh
table
man, maybe
branded.
one day that would be pretty sweet
That
to
would be
brand a
so
table.
cool. A
Bro,
branded
I'm
table.
loving Javier's
Oh,
MVP
look
when
at
he
that
scores race set.
Fast lightning right wall under. From
Sam
Noel.
saying, "Let's go!" Oh, again, Javier is being relentless.
Ouch. I think Redbubble can ship internationally on our behalf. So
Oh, another ruthless shot, reminding me of Ruth Kamichek, Ruthless Real Estate. Give her a call, 208-965-3570.
our best sponsor yet. Also, the mom of Josiah Kamiche.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. Okay, Noel is up right now. Is he going to keep this lead and win this game, or is
Bubba said-
Javier going to take it all away?
Bubba said, I didn't recognize Chance with his hat on the right way.
Oh, left wall over. Okay, this is a good shot. I want you guys to watch this on the top of the screen. He hits it. Not only does he not hit it very fast, it's slightly off speed, like a changeup, but he slices a puck and it goes to the far side of the goal. A very, good shot. A
This
left
is
wall
a
off speed
fast
over.
game. There has been no defense.
But Noel was winning by 1 point, and now Javier has turned the tables. He's up by 1 point right now. I'm telling you, it gets them all the time. Oscar says, possibly the smoothest sponsor seg of all time. Catfish says, no.
We are the best at segues. This sponsor.
I don't think so.
Speaking of sponsors,
You know, in our last season, we had a few different sponsors. We had Right Now Heating and Air Conditioning, and it was so fun because we'd be like, this guy's getting heated, which reminds me of Right Now Heating and Air Conditioning.
Exactly. We
It was
need
so
more
fun.
sponsors to get more.
Yeah, it was fantastic. If you know any business owners, we would love to have you shoot them our way. Once again, American Air Hockey League at AAHLconnect@gmail.com. Javier right now in the
Oh my
lead
gosh.
still, but with possession and in the lead by 1 point.
We gotta give a shout out to Bluefire1234. Give us a subscribe, Bluefire, if you're enjoying air hockey.
Oh, it's tied up right now, 4 to
4 to 4.
We call 5 to 5 the point of criticality
So
because
what's 4 to 4?
it's all for one and one for all. You just say for all. Yeah, that's what that is, man. It's for all. You didn't know that? It's the Three Musketeers, Scott. It's all. You could also say that at 4-1.
Did Javier see my comments? Javier is right now facing away from the TV behind him. A forehand left wall under.
Noisy alien thing, almost as smooth as Ruth's ability to get you a home. It's fantastic. Did Javier see my comments? I don't know if he did or not because he's playing right now.
Well, you
but
can ask your comments when we go to the interviews.
This game, remember, this is the last game and then interviews, so get your questions ready, but don't post them until they sit on the couch because it might go by too quickly. Also, I hate to say this, but the chat's going so fast. You might want to do the little donation symbol, the little $sign right next to the chat bubble, because then it will stay for a second. Even if you give only $1,
These guys
it'll
are
still
just
stick around.
slamming shots left and right.
Javier
They are going
still
so
in the
hard.
lead. Is Noel going to take this entire game away from Javier and wipe his 3 games off the map? Or is Javier going to win 4 consecutive games in a row? Let us know in the chat who you think is going to win
The
this.
saggiest boy says, trying to get into watching this sport, but I already love watching it.
I love it. This saggy boy. Thanks, man.
Hold that block.
Oh,
Left,
I love
right
Catfish's
wall
thing saying, bro, if I'm Noel, I'm quaking in my boots right now. Nixon's saying,
Oh,
all for
come
one
on.
and one for all.
Javier
All
doing
in.
a sloppy forehand.
Noel needs to not do bad shots. He needs to make his shots count right now if he expects to win this game. Javier, with all the momentum, look at 170 beats per minute on his heart monitor right now. Noel opted out of the heart monitor, but Javier is absolutely crushing his heart monitor right now. Oh my gosh. I hope his doctor's not watching this currently.
I hope no doctors are watching this.
Noel sets it up, goes for it. They cross. It's missed. You can tell he's tired after playing all of these matches in a row right now. He had
Oscar say, no, I'm going to rip out my belly button ring if you don't win.
Oh,
it's a four.
match point. Noel has to be angry. Remember, he was only 1 point away from winning this a few games ago.
Timeout.
Timeout called.
Timeout.
Javier, good timeout. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Noel, remember, Noel was 1 point away from winning this.
No,
and Javier came
just
back.
took out his hair tie.
No, but he's putting it back. It's
Putting it
going back in. Let's all watch him do his hair
going
tie.
Samurai mode right now. Samurai mode.
Yeah.
He's going to do the super slice.
Okay, he's coming back in swinging. All he needs is 1 point to shut this whole match down and win it, which would be different from the Emil match. So I kind of wanted to win this
timeouts
fight.
are allowed in the game? Only 1 timeout per game.
Yep, 1 timeout. Oh, 6 to 5.
shot.
6 to 5. Okay, Javier setting up the
Javier
puck, goes for the
calming
breath.
down. Javier going for the forehand.
He loses possession. Noel can tie it up
come on,
right
get
now.
the 6-6.
Come on.
Get this
Oh
6-6.
no! I know. I want to see a 6-6
I want to
so
see
bad.
6-6
Just,
right
if
now.
it's gonna go on this long, it might as well go 1 point more.
Javier, scoring yourselves to get a
Stop
6-6.
it. Goes to the right wall. Goes for the right wall again. Goes for the cut. Goes for the left wall.
Ooh.
Javier is running out of shots right now. He
Oh,
loses
here we go.
possession.
Come on. Noel, no!
Oh, Noel loses it. Okay, Javier with the setup he loses possession again. Oh, Noel going for the right wall over. Come on, Noel, tie this up. I want to see it. Everybody wants to
This
see
game
this right
is
now.
so stressful.
Noel pumps for the cut, loses possession. This could be game right here. Javier
Oh
can
my
take
God.
all of it.
Javier
Is he gonna win?
goes for the sloppy forehand. 174 beats per minute. A failed, miserable right wall over.
Forehand. Oh no, he's going to the forehand.
Oh, that cross
He
up.
almost went in, but he has so much possession time. Look how long he's had the puck for.
Oh,
he
there it is. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
That
man.
is the comeback king.
4 games in
of
a
Javier.
row. I actually
The
cannot
right
believe
wall
that.
under sinks in, giving him the solid win for this rematch. absolutely incredible right now. 175 beats per minute. Absolutely insane. Yes! Look at him celebrating.
Okay,
All right, let's get back
All right,
on.
Javier, sit on down. Come back. Oh my gosh, dude. I was even saying, people were like, come on back. Noel, you got this. And I was like, I don't, or no, they're saying, come back, Javier. And I was like, there's no way. Look at his heart rate. Look at his intensity. He's not going to win this game. I'm actually really rather impressed on that. Even when you scored on yourself that second to last game, I was like, oh, he's done for now. He was up 6 and you were at like 4 or 5 and you came back and won that game. Oh man, okay, we let people know to ask the questions. Now's the time. It takes about 20 seconds from when you post it for when it actually shows up. So ask your questions right now. And just saying, if you hit that dollar bubble, it's going to stick longer so it doesn't go by us as fast. So if you want a question for Javier or Noel, post it right now. I'm going to be looking for that question mark. That's how I kind of scroll through these. But look at that. Javier cooked that, man. I don't know. That was a pretty stinking close game. The saggiest boy, y'all saying, y'all so good. I couldn't deal with the pressure, bro. Mad respect to all. Did you know your heart rate got to 170? That's like unhealthy levels. That's like if your doctor was watching, he'd be like, you need to cut that out right now. Okay, man. So tell me how the game went.
The game.
Get the mic real close.
The game was one of the best games I've ever played. I was so hyped. I pulled out shots that I hadn't pulled out since the first time I started playing, like the shuffle shot that named by the commentators.
The shot. Yeah, I know. You were doing a donkey kick shot. I named it that because you would like do this donkey shot on there. Dude, you got 180. I was corrected. Your max, because it keeps the max up there. Your max hit 180 beats per minute, which is like, if you look that up, that's like extreme levels of like intensity, and you can't stay at that for long, otherwise it causes health issues. I never stopped believing in you, beautiful monster, I think is what. I love it. Why do kids bully me at school for the way I look? These random questions here.
Know.
Okay, Photon Air Hockey League. Javi, what were you thinking during your meditation, during that timeout, or were you praying for the dub?
One more game.
One more
Let
game?
me play one more game. That's what I kept telling myself over and over and over again.
Oh, man. Javier from Jasmine, did you ever doubt that you would not win?
Oh, I thought I wasn't going to win the entire time. The second he had 3 games up on me, I was like, ooh, this ain't happening.
We got Jeremy saying, leave the Yankees out of this. Oh, man. Well, dude, congratulations. If there's any, I'll give it one more second for questions for Javier, and then I'm going to switch over to Noel. Bro, I was actually pretty impressed with that. I noticed that you guys start doing these forehands, and we're like, no, what are these garbage shots? Like, focus in. I saw Noel. No, I want to ask you in a second about, you were doing this like double wall. You were getting cheeky and cocky, and look what happened. Don't get cocky, just win. You made one, but there were so many others. Okay, so last chance for this. Okay, question marks. This is what I'm looking for here. And this one, what's a right wall under? I'll show you in a second. When we go back, I'm going to show you on the table what a right wall under is. I can show you. It's just where the puck goes into the goal. Same with the cut or the cross. We got, this was the best game yet from Jasmine. We got, wait, where was that question mark? Catfish saying, did the nerves during that comeback run make it more difficult to make controlled shots?
No. The nerves during that made me more calm, actually. Because I thought I was going to lose. So I'm just sitting there, like, just taking my time, doing what I can do.
All right, give this guy some advice, because you actually are just starting out. You've only been playing a few months. You know, people are like, hey, are these guys pro? No, you guys are still amateur still. But give some advice to this guy here, the saggiest boy, saying, how do you become good?
So I was in California for about a month and a half. So I haven't played in about a month.
Bring the microphone real close. There you go.
I haven't played in about a month and a half. But back when I first started, I was going to the arcade every single day practicing drills by myself, like just sitting there, practicing puck control, which basically just going back and forth with it and hitting it and practicing
real
aim.
close with it. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry. And practicing my aim and all that. I went every day and I practiced every single day.
Okay, my favorite question so far, Pink Rabbit asking, Javier, will you have the same confidence level in 20 years if you're bald?
I would cry. I think I'd genuinely cry. I love my hair. I can't.
Okay, last questions. We're going to ask here. How long have you been playing for?
I think it's 4 months.
4 months?
4 or 5 months.
Do you like dirt bikes?
I love dirt bikes.
From Blue Fire, how do you become pro? I don't know if you're going to know that answer, but basically you just beat a pro.
You get good.
Yeah, you got to beat a pro to become a pro. That's the way it goes.
Javier
Javier slowly gets further away from the mic. This is why you got to put it on your ear, bro. Then you don't have to worry about holding it close.
Sorry.
All right, man. Love you, bro. All of you. Okay, man. Congrats on your win. And I'm going to have Noel pop over here. Noel, get over here, man. Noel, I was rooting for you because of your loss yesterday. And I was like, man, he's going to win this. He's bitter. He's going to win it. And then you crushed him in those games. Loop that over your ear. There you go. And then just let it sit.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, over the top of it. There you go. There you go. Just like that. Perfect. There you go. Okay, guys, your questions for Noel. Start throwing them in here. Okay, what happened in those last 3 games, bro?
Man, like I started off strong, but towards the end, I don't know what happened. Just I think he figured me out or something, and he came back with that.
Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for some questions. I mean, actually, they're actually asking word for word what I just said. What happened, bro? You had him. I saw that you had him so much. You were starting to do these double wall shots, and you were like practicing those. And I'm like, no, crush. I've always said this. If you're winning, step on their neck. Do not, because if your intensity goes down, let's just say your intensity is barely above his, but then you win a game and it goes down to the few points, and his goes up a few points, he's going to beat you. And we saw that his heart rate was like 130, 140, then it shot to like 160, and he started going Super Saiyan on you, right? Okay, do you like dirt bikes, ATVs, and four-wheelers, bro?
Yeah, I do.
Blue Fire's
of course.
asking. Okay, we got King of English saying, I am so Sigma.
Yeah,
Yes,
he is.
I don't know about that, bro. Come play. Okay, Catfish saying, sometimes the opponents get the download on you. How do you think you'll deal with that in the future? Like when they're learning your game.
Just got to come up with new strategies. I think he like figured me out after those 3 games, and he started blocking all my shots.
This is a hard question to ask. I hate to ask it, but Oscar has a great question. Why
Shout
didn't
out,
you utilize the left side of the wall?
Why didn't I? I should have, but I'm a little slower on that side. But like he was blocking them because I think I did shoot a few of them on the left side.
Pink's asking, wow, look at all these chats flying here. Pink's asking, did you change your game plan at all after the big lead?
I mean, I was doing the same old shots, the shots that I know, and maybe I should have, but we'll see next time.
Okay, what can you critique for your next game? Oscar's asking.
Just focus, just stay focused, play my game, come up with new like techniques.
Yeah.
Take him down.
Nixon's saying, you seem to leave yourself more open the further through the game you went.
I did.
Could you feel your game changing the further you went?
Yeah, I was, like when he was making them, I was like, why is my defense so bad? You know, like he'll be hitting over here, and like no reason I would go that way when it's gonna come back this way. I should have stayed.
Noisy Alien saying, why didn't you use Javi's own shuffle shot against him to flip the script?
I mean, like that's his specialty, so I can't be using his.
No,
specialty.
man, you gotta make it your own and be like,
You know,
you gotta feed them their own medicine. I
Yeah.
did a great left wall against Spec yesterday, and then immediately he did it back, and I'm like, oh, I hate my own medicine. Like I hate it. I hate it. What do you like to listen to during your game?
I mean, I forgot my headphones, but normally when I'm playing, I'll be putting on like Soundgarden, Audio Slave.
Yep. This is a really good question from Oscar right here. He's saying, I noticed that you weren't too aggressive when you were ahead, right? You like got calmer. I even noticed it. I did a zoom in shot of Javier, and he's just like sweating and furious. And you're like, la la la. I'm like, no, he's losing his intensity right now. These first 3 games were insane, man. You obviously are only going to get better. I hope to see you following through with some 4-0 matches in the future. Oscar's saying, that's okay, man. I'm the best asking, what shots are you currently working on?
That double wall, you know, like you saw me doing it. I made one.
You got to do it with,
But-
so you got to be able to do it with a flow state. Because
Yeah.
if you stop and aim it for a while, I'm going to know it's coming.
Yeah.
Like, I know what shot's coming, but you have it.
But I
down.
gotta aim it, you
Yeah,
know. I gotta aim it.
You guys got to know where it's at and just do that shot over and over to get it. Okay. Noise is saying, may victory come to your next time.
Thank you, bro.
You didn't have the Raycons, they were saying.
No.
We're not sponsored by Raycon, but we really should because we would use those during the game. What do you like most about playing with Javier, Jasmine asks?
With
Looking at the last 2 nights.
Playing with Javier, I just I like the way he just comes back because this happens every time. Like I'm always beating him in the first 3 matches, then he just comes back out of nowhere.
Okay, next time after 3 matches, I'm gonna just walk out and kick you in the butt and be like, "No,
Yeah.
you win this or else." Because that's
Like maybe
the
I
thing
can
you
go
need.
for a walk or something
Yeah.
and come back, act
Dude,
like
he
it's
was
new.
jumping. Did you see? Like you
Yeah.
could see you like chilling. Okay, the next game coming up, guys, it's gonna be me versus Peter Kai. It's gonna be a really, really fun match. We always have brutal matches. I cannot wait. And then hopefully we can do another match afterwards with Emil, and he can pick one of us. Emil, at the end, pick somebody to play if you want to. So if yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna be switching over. I want to show everybody the right wall over right now. I don't know if I can do it with this microphone. I might have to steal another microphone or something here. Because is this gonna reach over there, Spec? It's not gonna reach. Okay, I'm gonna show everybody what the right wall over is. Yeah. Actually, maybe you can demonstrate it, and I'll go to the mic. Actually, I'll just demonstrate. Yeah, we'll do that right now. You show them, and we'll switch the camera angle real quick. So, Spec, would you mind grabbing the camera angle real quick and switching it over? Okay. Just show them where it comes into. So I want you guys to watch Emil real quick. Am I shooting or am I explaining? You're just going to be explaining where it's coming into. Let's switch it to the other camera, actually. Let's go camera angle 1. Okay, so take a look at this. If the puck is coming in and it hits off the right wall, actually, Spec, maybe you can like hold it and guide it in to show him. I can't do this all on my own, bro.
So basically, wherever the mallet is, it's here, right?
Yeah.
If they're shooting it right
So-
in that side.
So what Emil is saying, because I know you guys aren't going to be able to hear him, if it bounces off the right side of the rail, so if I'm playing against him and it hits that right wall, and then it goes under his mallet, which basically means on that close side of the goal, that's called a right wall under. But if I hit it instead and it hits that right wall, and then it goes to the other side of the goal, that's called a right wall over. The overs are a lot easier to steal, but they're a lot harder to make, so it's a trickier shot. So when Javier did that left wall over, it went to the far side, it's a really tricky shot to make. Emil, thank you for being our model. All right, guys, I need to get my heart rate monitor on. Emil, you said you could do commentary for us. You still down to try? Okay. North Carolina, you get to hear your boy Emil on the commentary. I'm down. Javier, you want to try commentary or something? We need some people in commentary booth. And guys, if you hear how terrible the commentary is, that means you need to join us and do commentary for us. I'm kidding. Emil, that's all right. Emil's going to absolutely crush it. All right, guys, I'll see you on the table. Here we go.
All right, hey guys, it's your boy Chance here, and I'm here with Emil commentating for the Beck and Nathan game.
What up?
How you doing, Emil?
I kind of lost my voice a little bit over the weekend, so that's why I sound so weird. To those who have heard my voice, they're like, "Who is that guy? That's not Emil." Yeah, it is.
Oh no, it's him in the flesh, man. I'm sitting right next to him here in the booth. You have Spec warming up right now, kind of. So Emil, how was your trip? I didn't quite get to hear much about it. I know that you lost your game to Anthony, but like barely.
Yeah.
Which is insane. Anthony's a really good player. Me and him go toe to toe a lot.
He's pretty good, pretty good. Today am I sounding all right? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So mainly, I was trying not to play today. I was trying not to play today because I'm trying to pick up a really long schedule for the week.
That is fair.
So, but I can't help myself. I just love air hockey too much. Can't help it.
Yeah, nope. I can't either. When I heard that they were doing a live stream today, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get off of work and I'm gonna make my way over here, cause it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch and enjoy."
It's a party during the week.
Oh yeah.
How often does that happen?
Not often here in the American Air Hockey League, but we're set up for schedules. We have our game on Thursday, and then you were going against someone on Wednesday, yeah?
I think as scheduled, I have you on Thursday. I think I have Josiah on Friday. I have Tim Saturday. I have who was on Matt's on Sunday. And then there's a possibility I might be playing both Spec and Nathan on Monday as a match.
Oh man, yeah,
So-
no, it's a lot of. I think it's a lot of fun. We don't often get players from out of state, so it's always fun to play against somebody that is from out of state. All right, going to the game. Nathan and Spec are starting it up. Spec getting the hit on it, but Nathan getting possession. Going for that dragon shoot. Spec blocks it. Sets it up. And gets close. Ooh. Spec with that left wall over. So the playstyle, believe it or not, the playstyle between these two players is very different. You have Nathan, who's very fast, very, like, I'm gonna basically punish you with shots that you can't keep up with. He's a really fast player. I struggle to keep up with him, and I move decently quickly. Ooh, Nathan's scoring on himself.
But there is also things that pros and cons to that speed. Obviously, Nathan's been playing for a while, so he's got it, and, practiced for it. But with that speed of an off-drift shot, also, you almost sometimes sacrifice some level of accuracy. Unless you've just been motorized to just practice one shot specific, but
Yeah.
it does throw off. It does add a nice level of, I wouldn't say deception per se. It's just hard to read exactly what angle they're taking on the shot.
Yeah.
So,
No, definitely. Like, and then, like, Spec is the other world where Spec is very, very tedious, very deceptive. He takes his time to set up the shots. Like that, right there. Oh, that was so good. Nathan. Ooh. Getting it in the cut side. Who are you favoring in the outcome of this game, Emil?
tough to know. They're both really great players, and I know that history shows that Nathan wins a lot more. But again,
Yeah.
as we can see in a lot of people in air hockey, you got the right mindset, and you're focused well enough, and your opponent slips, you can take the win.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ooh, Nathan with that cross. Like a stone. Spec going to set up that shot. Nathan charges it immediately. That's really fast speed, and then he moves from quite literally the center of the whoa!
Wow.
That puck just went flying. Almost into the other room. Alright. Calling it in play. Spec going for a setup. Tries to get a cross in. Alright. Nathan with time.
I think it's pretty fun to watch these heart rate monitors.
Oh yeah, no,
And
definitely.
how there's a good chunk of the time whoever's on defense usually has the higher heart rate. Just
Yeah, we should get Spec's heart rate in there. Yeah,
Spec is currently at 151.
yeah. Spec has a really
53.
insanely high heart rate right now. Ooh, Nathan blocking that shot. Spec going for a setup. Ooh, gets a right wall over. Oh, 6-6. Ooh,
Dagger.
and Nathan gets
Dagger.
that score.
On a show me.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was a beautiful cross. Spec just too slow to get to it. I guess Nathan finally found his favorite person to play against. Spec doing a defensive drill. He does this a lot when like one specific shot gets through. He does it all the time. He does it for like my finishing shots where I have this it's like an off-speed cut or left wall over, and they both look the same. I shouldn't be telling people my trade secrets. I'm going to anyway. It's fun. So he's demised a defensive way to like block both of them simultaneously. Ooh.
That's efficient.
Yeah. He just does it mid-game too. Like, if that doesn't tell you how freaking smart this man is, then I don't know what does. Ooh! Back with that left wall over. Nathan just going right out there for speed.
You think it'll go 7 games?
Oh, most likely. It usually tends to happen a lot. Back with that. Left wall over. Nathan trying to go with the right wall over. Back with time. Tries to go for an under. Ooh, Nathan with that deceptive, what looks to be a cut, is a left wall and over.
Or was it an over?
That was over.
Oh.
Jeez, Nathan is punishing Spec at the moment. Right off the ringer. As soon as that puck stops, Nathan's going. Doesn't even give people the time to breathe.
Peter's Spec's heart rate is right under the 180 mark.
Yeah.
Oh, 180.
180 as of now. Spec with time. Hits an off-goal cut. To tell the difference between the cuts and the crosses, the cut, if you're a right-handed player, will go from the left side of the goal, and the cross will go to the right side. If you are the opposite of that, if you're left-handed, the cut will go on the right side, and the cross will go on the left side. But we are focusing on right-handed players here, so it's nothing too serious to worry about. Spec going with an off-goal cross. Nathan, like a stone, does not move. And then Spec tries to hit him with an under. And Nathan just blocks it right off the table. Alright, going to the chat. I'm like really far away from it. Emil, you want to shout some people out in the chat there?
Yeah. Ray Nugent's on. Fish Melee. Let me see what's going on.
Ooh, I got chat in front of me.
There we go.
Ray Nugent. I wish I had them long arms.
I'll tell you.
Dude.
Ray's a great player out from North Carolina.
Yeah. No, believe it or not, those long arms do come in handy, man.
Ray says, these guys are pros. My dog could beat them. Jeez. I'll let them know, Ray. I'll let them know you said that. I'll give them your message. I'm sure they'll be very happy.
Ooh, I heard my name. Ooh, Nathan. 7-2. It's a brutal game.
Alright.
Nathan won 4-0 last night against Spec. Whoa. I wasn't there for that. That is crazy. Grace Rivera. Those charges, though. Those charges, they get pretty brutal. In a game against Matt Bentley, was my match. Matt did several charges that absolutely destroyed me, and then in one of the games, I got back at him with 2 charges back to back, like really punishing charges. Blue Fires 1 2 3 4 saying give me a shout out. Well, this is your shout out, man.
Big chance they want to know. Nixon Videos wants to know where they can get the hats from.
All right. We will have our merch link put there in a sec. If you want a signed hat, if you could find me in Idaho and do an Overthrow the Pro, I will gladly get you a signed hat by yours truly. Really impressive ability. Ray Nugent saying really impressive ability to chase and interfere with the pucks because they play so quickly. Yes, they do. They are insane. Like, Spec can be an insanely fast player. Cruz, one of our people running our stream, saying, "Give me a shout out," or "shout up," and then corrects it with a shout. All right, going back to the game.
He's on the board, Mr. Spec.
Spec's finally on the board. Nathan going into his diamond drift and does a beautiful cut off the left wall from that diamond drift. Spec with a really fast right wall. Oh, jeez. Spec needs to stop worrying about those cuts. Ooh, that right wall over.
Shot.
Oof. Oh. Nathan playing a really insane chase game. He is not gonna let Spec keep up with him. And I think that's what makes Nathan like a really, really advanced player, even in the world, is how just fast he is. Like, it's insane. It's perplexing. Every time does a beautiful cross, looks like a cut, ever so faintly. Dragon shot does the forehand left wall over to finish it all off. Look at this replay, guys. Holy smokes. Nathan, they're not garbage if they're getting in the goal. Noisy alien. Nathan's Uno Bambino shot. He uses... Oh... Yes, he does. I wish I didn't have to go. Fluffy Dragon Slayer saying, I wish I didn't have to go to work. Well, how about you just, I don't know, get off of work and get over here. Pink Rabbit saying, Nathan hypnotized the kid, then snapped his finger. Like that. Well, guess what? We heard it, and Nathan, we're gonna give you crap for giving Spec crap for having him tie his shoe, dude. You don't know. Like, little things can trigger you in a game. Like,
should I be the one? Oh, that's disrespectful. Utter disrespect.
On the startup, Spec with time. He was able to win that face-off. And does a cross right after that. Showing Nathan what is up. Spec is not going to lose these next 4 games. Or he's going to sure try not to. But unexpected events happen.
I will say that has been the trend tonight.
Definitely.
Someone winning 3 straight games. Other player coming back with at least 3.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh. Time does a... That was a really, really fast cut. Holy smokes. Time does the off goal. Does another off goal right afterwards. He keeps going with the off goals. Oh, and he loses possession right after that. LCT20 saying, I thought this was normally Monday nights. So we're going to be doing a special 2-week streaming session. Or at least try to, because we have some players from out of state coming to Idaho. We have Seth Garrett coming here soon. We have Emil here.
Hello. I am here. I have made it. Long trek, I've made it.
And then we have somebody from Canada coming down to come join us in some playing. Catfish Melee saying, we gotta get a radar on some of these shots. I need to know how fast this puck is moving.
Funny enough, we were talking about that earlier, but it's it's just tough to really get a radar gun on this because of the glare.
Yeah, it moves so fast. Grace Revere saying 2 weeks of AAHL daily, almost daily. We will probably have some off days. We have our Sunday air hockey tournaments over at the arcade that we do have to take time for. Though I think we have Matt on Sunday playing at 1 o'clock, so that might maybe throw off our arcade day. Who knows? Nixon videos. This is the Emil I see in the chat some nights. Yes, it is the one and only.
You know it. And even though I haven't met everyone in chat, I love all you guys too. Showing all the love to you guys.
Oh yeah. And if you want us to read out your chat, you can give a donation. Ooh, that was a good cut. It was a good cut. It was really forced, but like it got where it needed to go. Oh, Nathan trying to do an off speed, but it's captured by Spec, and he punishes him with a cross, telling Nathan, "You shouldn't play around with the puck." What would Nathan say when it gets to this point? Like, step on his throat, crush his throat. But obviously, Spec's making a major comeback. Nathan trying to do a left wall under.
Interesting.
Not getting where it needed to go. Doing the ending shot with a cross.
Here we
That
go.
cross is brutal. I don't know why, but like every time I play Spec, he beats me with the cut. I don't know why. Like, cause I expect his cross. He did a lot of crosses when when I was first playing him and like learning under him. And now when he plays me, I flinch the cut, and I'll like go and I'll block the cross because I expect it. Like, just,
Yeah.
I slide to the left slightly, and that just it punishes me every time. I don't.
Would you say it? He just muscle memory you into it.
Yeah,
He
basically.
just trained you so many
He
times.
just-
Block the cut. Block the cut. Block the cut. Oh
Block
goodness,
the
what
cross.
is
Block
this
the cross. Block the cross. Block the cross. Oh yeah. By the way, here's a cut. Rainsbar is saying, "Good one, Siok." He probably meant Spec. Make Nathan work for it. Oh yeah, we want Nathan to work for that win. He's too good. I swear, he's just too good. I think we almost had Josiah beat him yesterday. I wasn't present for that, sadly. I didn't even watch this. I didn't even like watch the stream. Oops, spelling error. Sorry, Spec. It's alright. Bye. Alright. Nathan with that first point. Ooh. Gets that. Center shot. Oh. This game's gonna be a really interesting one. Spec's doing these shots, and Nathan's just getting right back at him. Ooh, wrong camera angle. Oh, that off-speed cut. That was really good. It's bringing Spec up 3-2. Not giving Nathan a chance to breathe from all this freaking punishment. Noisy alien. The way to beat Nathan is like a tree and leaves. Cause you ain't beating the champ. Yeah, that's fair. When was the last time Nathan lost? Oh.
Probably the Spec. No.
Yeah, I think it was to Spec.
He got dangerous.
What's the last time?
Close to Josiah.
Yeah. Holy smokes. If you check out Spec's heart rate right now, it's sitting at 182. Those are some dangerous levels there. Nathan like a stone wall.
Nathan's at 160, so he's not resting calm either.
No, definitely not. These players are amped up. Nathan's trying to figure out how to end this now. And that cross shot is not going to do it. Nate, Spec going with a left wall. Awful. Ooh. Spec capturing the puck.
Oh.
Oh!
I think Josiah's beaten Nathan at the weeklies.
Josiah
He has
has
a few.
beaten Nathan at a few of the weeklies. Yeah, that's Nathan calling a timeout.
Interesting.
A typical thing for Nathan. He told me this, and I think one of the Wisemans told him this. It's usually if you get scored on like after 2 points, you want to like take a timeout, kind of recuperate, slow down the game a little bit, try and get people off their game. All right, that puck is now in play. What do you think the shot is here to get past Spec's defense?
I would say, the thing is that Spec, I know, can read pretty well. He reads pretty well what you're shooting. So, if you don't have some sort of plan of action with a little deceptive shots and maybe some change in pace, you don't have that in your arsenal, you're in trouble versus Spec.
Definitely. Ooh. The two main shots that I try and focus on when I play Spec is the cut, because he's really susceptible to it, and that right wall under from that far left side. It's the two shots that get him the most. Oh, Nathan throwing it off the table. That is quite the bummer. What about Nathan? How do you think getting around Nathan? Ooh. I mean, Spec just showed you right there. He flinched it. Watch Nathan's mallet. So when Spec goes in for that shot, Nathan flinches to the cross side, expecting that cross from the last game, but Spec hits it in for a cut. Really, really insane. Spec hitting a high heart rate of 182, and it's slowly descending.
See, who's talking about it now. I'm telling you, that's been the.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he brought up.
Dun dun dun. Nathan brought out the headband. He's getting serious now. He's kicking it into high gear. I wonder if Spec's gonna bring out the headband or if he's just gonna be chill, doing it without, thinking that he doesn't need to. I kind of have an analogy for it, like Dragon Ball. It's whenever they put on their headbands, they're going like Super Saiyan mode. It's like the best analogy for it. And Spec's like, no, I'm gonna do it like Broly and just not go Super Saiyan mode against Goku. Ray Nugent in the chat. My rule is, I think maybe I should take a timeout, then I take one because or maybe I should take a timeout, then I take one because I'd rather take it than get scored on one or two more times and be like, I should have taken a timeout. Yeah. Noisy alien. Hey champ, turn on the eye of the tiger. I wish we could play music in the background. I think that would be really cool and very entertaining. Jeremy Dar, take it to Game 7. Chelsea Highlander munching on some popcorn right now, watching this insanely entertaining game. Ooh.
It is intense out there.
Oh yeah, Nathan hitting the puck off the table. That is brutal. Spec going for a cross, but Nathan sees right through it. He does it again. Third time's a charm, what they always say. But no, he goes for a cut. Off goal cross. Punishing shot.
Wow.
Nathan just trying to get another point on the board. Moving a little faster than light speed though. Holy crap! I just like decided to turn over to the heart rate monitor. We should get that on screen.
See if we can get it. And there's a timeout called.
Timeout called by Nathan. He's cleaning the table. All right, we got those
Look at this heart monitor beats per minute, and that's that they're going down a little bit.
Specs just reached a high of 198, and Nathan went to 168 or 189, not 98. Oh gosh, I think that would be bad.
We might have to stop the stream.
Yeah.
I guess like 200. I don't know.
Woo! Oh,
Wow,
Nathan with a quick one.
this is a battle.
It's 3-3 right now. Nixon video saying 5 a.m. here. I need to go to sleep, but I can't take my eyes off this. Neither can we. And I just looked over at the chat and was just like, oh, I'm missing like probably a good part of the game. Oh my gosh, Nathan's heart rate is increasing ever so slightly. You got my heart pumping over here in the freaking booth, guys. Jeez. Yeah, 180 intense exercise, but 200's like
Get the defibrillator.
back rhythm. Get the defibrillator, lol. We should have one of those set aside. Oh, Nathan, like throwing it off the table, turning that thing into a rocket and sending it to the moon. And play. Spec with time.
Funny enough, I have a heart monitor. I'm at 76 right now.
If I had a heart monitor on, it would probably be reading real high. Oh, back with that white wall over. Spec trying to do a right wall. Nathan has possession. Shoots an off goal cross. Shoots an off goal cut. Tries to get it in with the right wall under.
What?
Whoa. Nathan charging the puck.
Oh boy.
And then Spec. That was a good block.
This is a great matchup today.
Oh yeah. No, if you thought the last games were professional, no, this is professional. This is like next level professional. Here at the American Air Hockey League. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, Nathan going to send the puck. It is moving quite slow. Looking at the heart rates, 168 on Nathan and 182 on Spec, and dropping. This match has me tapping my screen. I like the stream. Thank you, Ray Nugget, for liking the stream.
Nugget.
It is. Oh, or Nugget.
No, it's Ray Nugent.
Nugent?
Yes.
Oh, I apologize.
It's a little hard to read the screen. It's you know.
Yeah. Nathan losing possession. Spec going in. Oh, left wall over.
Wow.
Whoa! Whoa!
Where'd that come from?
It was there and it was gone.
Yeah.
Like a portal gun, dude.
I see. I'm telling you, Game 7.
Dude, and like
Game 7. Today is Game 7 day.
I guess so.
Every
Dude,
single
I'm-
matchup has gone to game 7
Ugh.
so far.
Yeah, no, that's
nuts.
nuts.
Has that happened often?
Not really. Like,
Wow. I love it.
oh,
I love
yeah.
the excitement. All right.
All right. Nathan, like a housewife should tend, and starts cleaning his table and not the kitchen, but
Come on, guys, leave a comment.
Well, that is necessary, especially when they're playing this hard because, as you all know, pretty much the puck is made of plastic, and when they're hitting it that hard, it just kind of chips away at it, and you kind of get like little debris, and a lot of times that will make it kind of more prone to flying off the table, and safety is important too. So,
Yeah.
plus you don't want to be losing the puck or
Definitely.
the possession. So, better to clean it off from any grease or sweat or anything that could have fallen on during the game. As you see Nathan right now kind of hovering as he kind of drifts. Sometimes, you get in the moment, you're just a little sweat comes off. You don't
Yeah.
want that to mess up the gameplay. So,
John Harmon, I'm going to the chat. John Harmon, Nathan is a player formerly known as Arm Sleeve. No, I'm the Arm Sleeve player. Believe it or not. Nathan sounds like he's in
physical. He was just talking to Noel about shutting down comebacks, and we respect it was on a hot one.
hot one. Vi Ransford saying, here we go. I read that as Arm Steve. Fluffy Dragon Slayer. I read that as Arm Steve.
No sleeve.
No, it's sleeve.
I think that's me now. My elbow. I don't know.
Oh, Nathan bumping it with his forearm. Got too low to the table.
Did Spec used to wear sleeve?
No. Spec didn't used to wear sleeve. Neither did Nathan.
Is it arm sleeve or arm Steve? I can't.
Arm sleeve. I hope.
Arms.
Arm Steve will get you. Oh, not Arm Steve. Oh my gosh.
What a transition.
What a. Yeah. That was fast. Nathan trying to do an under from the left side. Doesn't work. Spec doing the cross. Nathan left it wide open. Couldn't get through. Ooh. Nathan not giving a second.
Chances now arm sleeve. Yep.
Yes, I am arm sleeve. I have one because of I have a really weird medical condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's where my bones, muscles, skin, all of that are like really flexible, and so that sleeve keeps it cool, so it doesn't cause stretching as much because the heat will tend to stretch your muscles. So I don't want to like risk having a joint in like my elbow or wrist potentially dislocating. Nathan with a charge.
I don't know, man. I think Peter got his groove back.
Ooh, a chat from Leslie Tim. I love air hockey. This should be a U.S. Olympic game. Oh yeah, dude. Air hockey. Everyone here loves air hockey too.
Nathan is in his head right now, boy, and it is tough to get out of that.
Yeah.
He touched it.
Yeah, he touched it with his left hand.
Calls a timeout.
And he calls a timeout.
That's a good timeout, though. It's a good timeout.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to
especially-
recognize because you're competing out there and you don't sometimes
Yeah.
have, recognition of yourself, time, space. You're just so in it. And you have to know when to call that, to reset yourself.
Yeah.
So you can get back in the game. And I think that was a great timeout.
It is. It is definitely a mental game. I think Nathan finally told himself, quit getting in your head.
There.
Get out of it. There it is. There we go. That is the Nathan we want to see.
And this is also a very big part of the game when you're getting to the super high pro level.
Oh, yeah.
You need to have the head game. Because there are going to be times where you're not hitting your shots and your opponent's hitting everything. And if it's in your head and you don't take that,
Yeah.
but the pros know how to reset themselves well. And you're seeing it.
I don't know. I usually tend to I usually tend to, instead of like focus on like what shots the player is hitting now, I tend to focus on what shots I should be looking out for, like specifically. Like I don't let the player get into my head, and I don't know. I try and keep a clear mind. We'll go with that.
For sure. And that's always the best way to do it. Oh, we have hit 190 BPMs for Spec.
Oh boy.
191.
191. He's getting up there. Nathan's sitting at 180.
The thing is, he feels it.
Oh.
Spec knows it. Spec feels that he is just 2 points away from dethroning Nathan for a little bit here.
3 to 5. In Spec's favor. Swatchy saying, I believe in you, Nathan! Fluffy Dragon Slayer saying, bruh, I'm gonna be so upset if Peter has a heart attack. Oh, don't worry. Do not worry.
It is now.
We'll get him.
If Kai scores one more, he wins. And completes the comeback. Oh
Spec
boy.
in possession.
You know, it,
Not 195. It's only going up.
and it's game
No!
over.
Nathan scoring on himself. That
What
is-
a game, though.
That is the game. Oh my goodness. Holy smoke.
A game. What a game.
That. Holy smokes.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
and there we go. Hey, Fluffy Dragon Slayer, you're gonna need to get over here. Spec just had that heart attack
Tell him
that
not to
we were
play
fearing.
We're gonna get canceled.
Oh
Don't
no!
do it.
Please don't. Yeah, Spec. I should probably go tell him to not
like 5
do
seconds.
Oh.
Alright.
Hey, Cruz, are we unmuted?
Getting a word if we're on mute or not.
Okay. Are we good?
Unmuted?
Are we unmuted?
Are we good?
Okay, perfect. If you guys can hear us, let us know in the chat.
There might be heavy breathing.
Okay, can you hear loud and clear. Thank you, Swatchy.
Okay, Swatchy.
No, it's so crazy. Okay, so Spec hasn't beaten me in a set besides like one time, and it was a while ago. A long while ago. I wish I could say this. Yeah, I know. Everyone's saying 195.
195. Hey, I almost made Ray.
Look at this. You did it.
I almost made Ray Nugent's dream come true. He's at 200 BPM.
Yeah. See if Nathan plays offense like that. Yeah, I did. It was. Nobody can hear you, buddy, because you're not on the
Nobody can
microphone.
hear you.
No, don't come on the
No,
microphone.
no.
We're doing an
Get
interview
outta
right now,
here.
bro.
Stupid.
No, we're interviewing each other. We can see the questions. They're right here, bro. You need to scooch closer, though. Okay, so first off, I got some things I want to say. First off, I want to say that, like, the first 2 games, I even said it out loud. I'm like, they can't be going any better. I've never played where every crap shot I did off goal.
Dude, that was
went
like
in.
so freaking mad when
Dude,
you're doing that.
I was legit like, this is how is this happening?
I think it's your headband. You gotta take off your headband.
I don't think my headband is
It's your
messing with it that
headband.
much. Anyway, so I couldn't do any wrong. And then it's like the last 3. It's okay. First off, I am upset that every one of our matches today was 7th game. That's ridiculous. First off, number 1, number 2, like that game, nothing I could do went right at the end there, and I was trying all kinds of dumb stuff from left goal overs, unders, back of the mallet stuff. And I just couldn't hit it. Congrats, dude! You earned that. It was a fantastic match. I'm mad at this.
Dude, I'm
earpiece.
like so mad because I kept hitting my crosses and it was going in the middle of the freaking table. And
Fluffies.
You kept like, yeah, Fluffy Dragon Slayer.
She's proud of you. I know you earned that.
She's
Brute.
not like late to work or whatever.
I know it. I hate losing to you because last time everyone's like, oh, blood in the water. And they're like, well, then if Spec can beat him, I can too. And then I had to defend myself for like months to finally get my way back to the top. So congrats, bro. I'm like legit angry at the end there because it's like, I can't hit these shots. You got the same. You did this stupid off goal over and over again. I'm like, that's that dumb shot. Okay, just need to block that dumb shot. I started blocking all your crosses. And then you start doing those overs on me, and I'm like, jeez. Okay, so we need some questions in the chat, guys, and something with a question mark, so we can. Oh, there was one up above a tiny bit. Now I can't see it. It's a little bit too high. That was not Nathan's night. Pete was on. No, it was my night. The first 3 games I was solid. And I now understand why it happened to the other 2 matches.
I thought I was losing
Johnson.
the whole match. It was going to be another 4-0.
Dude, I thought it was too. I was
I was
hoping
like,
for
oh
it.
my god.
What do you want? What?
When was the last time you lost aside from this one?
What was stopping you from posting it in here?
Well, the last time you The last time you lost was when I beat you for number 1.
That was when I had like
That was like
a long time
that
ago.
was
Yeah.
before the state tournament.
It was before the state tournament. It took forever to get that back too. That was a legit challenge match though, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was the best.
So it
2
wasn't
out
a
of 3
set. Yeah. So what does this mean? Everyone's gonna be like, what does this mean? Does this mean Spec is now number 1 in the American Air Hockey League? Not quite. It's all based off of a point system. I wish it was that way. He built the point system himself. So yell at him for this, not me. But basically, because I have so many more points, like 1,000 more points,
Well,
he's
challenge
gonna get
sets
it. Yeah.
doesn't really like determine who is like the number 1. Or
It
whatever.
does if the points move enough. So that would mean it. Now, are you?
Well,
does that mean you're
that
number
means,
2?
That means yes. I think I'm number 2 now.
So do you see? So he got enough points out of that. Josiah's gonna be so mad. That now,
I wanted
yeah.
to be Nathan.
Yeah, this is what happens when I play too many games in a row. And so now Spec becomes number 2 because he got enough points to overtake Josiah. That's what that means. Okay, looking at the chat right now.
Why does an air hockey player wear knee pads?
Okay, just wondering.
'cause
I would show you, but where our knees are in the table, like our stance. We're not just standing there. We have to have one knee digging into the table so we can lunge forward on those shots.
Was I getting
if I don't have a black and blue line.
lightheaded because my BPM was like 195? No, I was actually when I focus so hard, like my focus is like way up. My heart rate goes up with it.
I'm just now seeing
Like-
mine got 182.
Yeah.
That's the highest I think mine's ever gotten in one of these dang games. These heart rates, they're tight though. Like, okay, I don't know if you guys can see
I
this. You
think-
see when I move
yeah.
it, and I still have. They can't see. I still have the
can't see
mark
it.
into my arm from
Well,
the
you can
steak
loosen
thing.
it if you want to, but you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame it on lack of blood flow. No, so at first my mallet was being sluggish, but I was still playing okay. But it got too sluggish, so I switched mallets. I even like cleaned off the table, and it just didn't work. Did you earn more of your respec? John said maybe the arm sleeve is the answer. Noisy saying beating Faker doesn't make you better than Faker, but it does for that single match. Awesome game, guys, says Nixon. Noisy saying point system makes sense. We got is it like an ELO system? It is an ELO fish.
No, it's like a rating system. It's not solely ELO because ELO is take the amount you receive, but our rating system is give more than you lost.
Chris Meza asking, how do I join the league? First off, to join, just find some local air hockey places nearby and start playing. If you're in the area, come on by. If you're in North Carolina, go to their matches. If you're in Texas, go to their matches over there. There's a ton over there. And so if you're wanting to join or start streaming, we even have a way, it's taken us forever, by the way, to do these streams remotely. So I've gone to do the Overthrow the Pros in like Utah and in Oregon and California, and all I'm bringing with me is a cell phone. And my guys here, they're doing the stream remotely. So if you have a cell phone and a tripod, you can basically start streaming games, and we will even do the commentary for you, or whoever you want to do the commentary. As long as they have Discord, they can do commentary. And we can do the overlays and the slow motion replays remotely. All you need is a cell phone. So if you're actually interested in joining air hockey, find some local places near you. When we first started here in Idaho, nobody here played air hockey. I was the only one that was competitively playing. And so it took playing people
Catfish
forever
says-
before they joined.
Cool, I appreciate the answer, Spec. I'm a STEM guy, so you know I care about the stats.
Oh, man. You
Yeah,
should...
so our rating system is based off performance, solely on performance. So whether like you get 7-0, you get a lot more points than a regular game win, or like a 7-6, you get 1 extra point. It's such a better system than what the ELO system the Worlds has, because it offsets. And it's kind of weird because it's very similar to what the world system has now. The Midic, our rating system is just like the Midic system.
Yeah.
So
if you're interested in it for reals, join our Facebook. It's a locked group on Facebook. So join the American Air Hockey League on Facebook, and we actually have the document there, and you can see all the numbers,
there's
all
a
the
link.
metrics. It's ridiculous. It's a huge document. So if you're nerdy that way, join up our Facebook group and say, hey, let me in so I can see the stats. All right, questions, guys. Any questions in the chat? And if not, I think we're gonna dive into another game. Emil, it's 10 o'clock at night. Are you wanting to play another game, bro? It's
do you want
up
to play
to you.
against Chance?
Yeah. So we're seeing if Emil wants to play another game.
Non-dominant.
Okay. So Emil just challenged Chance to a game of non-dominant
what gym
hand.
training applies here? So I do strongman, so that implies a lot of very heavy lifting, like, you know, the log lift, like you pick it up from the ground and you gotta have it on your lap, and then you roll it up your chest and then you press it. There's also the yoke walk, where you put like upwards of 600 plus pounds on like this platform, and you gotta it's like a mini squat rack, but you pick up the squat rack by yourself and you walk it down like 50 feet. There's also the keg carry where you pick up like a 200-pound keg and you like walk it down the like 50 feet. It's a lot of. I'm like the only guy that goes to the gym here, which is really ironic.
Do you ever hit 195 BPM doing that though?
I think I do hit like upwards of 195 because it's such hard work and it's like.
So what
very
I do for
draining.
training is I lift a 70-pound mop just constantly, and then also what I do is 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, and 100. What was the last one? He runs a mile a day. Or
I
something.
don't know, like the one man punch training.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna jump into the next game here. We're gonna dive back into the commentator booth, and we're gonna commentate the Emil versus Chance non-dominant hand. It should be a really funny game to watch. Both these guys are playing non-dominant hands. I'm gonna pass this thing up before. Oh, I had it upside down so nobody could see my heart rate. Oh, well.
I was going down anyway.
Oh, dude, that hurts. I should have had that
You
looser.
should have had that looser. Yeah.
All right, bye.
mine was like
Spec,
on me.
congrats on the win. I'm not letting you win again, though, bro.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, Worlds.
I should do it like Spec does. Whenever Spec loses, he's like, I let you win. I let you win. No, I did not let you win.
You let
took
me
it.
win. You let that point sink in by yourself.
That last goal,
point.
dude. The last thing I wanted is to score myself on the last goal. All right, we're gonna pass it over. I'm okay with it. Ray, do you remember that question where someone's like, would you be embarrassed 20 years from now if your hair fell out? No, dude. If I'm a pro, I don't care about my hair. Can we in the new world, when people are doing interviews, like, this would need to go somewhere. It's so hard to talk with everyone's Here you go, bro. Stress. Getting old. I was told it's better than the alternative, but it's getting old since hopefully I don't watch. Alright. Just as a reminder, we're both playing with our non-dominant hands. Lefty. Alrighty. As a reminder, these players are both playing with their non-dominant hands. It should be a really fun match. I think Emil is trying to save himself for further matches coming up. So it should be a really fun match to watch. In the chat, we got Citron saying, yo, Sam here, congrats, Spec. He doesn't need it. His head is already way too big, bro. Non-dominant hand equals a spaz game. I don't know. Actually, some lefties are really solid. What I mean by that is like right-handed players dominant can still play a pretty good left-handed game. I got to step out, but those were some awesome games. Catfish, really enjoyed you in the chat today. I appreciate you, man. Come back for sure. Citron saying, Chance. Okay, we're gonna have their name switch at the top here in 1 second, and we're also gonna have a poll coming up.
Oh, Nixon with the great question: is Emil here tonight or tomorrow?
Emil's here right now. He's on the right-hand side of the table.
Is Emil there for tonight or with you guys tomorrow? Well, he's here for the whole week.
Yeah, he's here
He's leaving next Tuesday. So it's 1 full week of Emil for you. All right, let's get those names settled in.
And we're gonna get in the chat. You're gonna have the poll to see who you think is gonna win. Emil versus Chance, left-handed.
Oh, I think they're on the wrong side.
I think Chance is playing the wrong hand.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, Emil's calling him out right now. He's like, hey, is that your non-dominant hand? We'll call him out if he starts playing right-handed. What time will your stream start tomorrow, guys? Nixon, we're trying for 6 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 5 o'clock Pacific. That's going to be 6, 7, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's what we're getting for. It really depends on a few variables. If we're able to get commentators by that time. Today we started a bit late because Emil was coming in, and so we had to get him here from the airport, get everything set up. So it really depends. It depends on who's able to show up. We're hoping for some commentators tomorrow.
Who's playing the challenge match tomorrow?
Well, let me look it up.
You have the schedule.
I have it posted.
Dude, it is so hot in this room.
I know. I had it posted on the Facebook on the Facebooks. Okay, we're about to have this game come up. Don't forget to take part in the poll when we get it posted. Chance versus Emil.
Here we go.
Left-handed. Who do you think is gonna win?
Non-dominant hand.
All right. So far for Wednesday, the games we have not actually listed the games yet. I'm gonna leave that up to Emil. I believe he's gonna be doing a challenge match against
there's
a
a
player.
new guy in the chat, and I can't pronounce their name.
Thursday, it's Chance versus Emil. On Friday, we got Josiah versus Emil. And then on Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday, Caleb,
the first point goes down to Chance.
Caleb and Seth Garrett and also Tam are coming to town. So we're going to have a lot of games starting on Saturday. So there's going to be Tim versus Emil plus a bunch of other games with Caleb and Seth Garrett. Sunday, we have Matt versus Emil as the one big schedule game, but there's a bunch of other games. On Monday, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be me versus Seth Garrett, Caleb versus Seth Garrett. We got the commentators are going against each other. It's Seth versus Caleb, and they have to commentate while they play. We're going to mic them up, so they have to commentate. We're subbing in for them today. Oop, I should have changed the camera angle here.
I think our heart rate monitors aren't working.
Emil's the only one who has his on.
Oh, did Chance not put his on?
Yeah, no, he has it right here.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I turned mine off for Emil.
Oh, no, Emil, let's go with his mallet.
I don't think Chance wants his heart rate on.
I think Emil's going to win this one. I'm voting for Emil in the polls. He's got 58%. There's a lot of people in the chat rooting for this game right now.
This is going to be our longest match of the night.
I know, it's kind of crazy. Well, that game, I did not... Dude, I am impressed with your win on that one. You really crushed it on those overs. And they were like...
I was training those stupid left hands.
So mad at
the
those
left
shots.
walls. I was trying to make it look like a cut.
I could see
You fell for it a lot for the cut.
Well, I was so mad because I saw it coming, and I'm like, it's coming here. He's going to do it again because the one dumb shot he's getting in on me right now. And I would still flinch out of the way. And so that's why I was getting so angry. It's like, why am I flinching? This is making me so angry right now. All right, we got Mr. Mercer saying, I'm new to the chat. Hello, 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 question mark, hello. And Cytron saying, chill, bro. We see you. We got Grace saying best of 7 for this too. I believe so. It's just we like to end off the night with something fun. It really opens it up for some fun chat. We like to take it easy on the very end of the last games, and to see it's actually kind of fun to see who's better left-handed. Right now, Chance tying it up 2-2. Emil with possession. It's so much harder playing left-handed. So here's a question I get asked by a lot of players. They say, oh, how do you train? You know, what do you train to do? And I tell players they need to train their arm and not their head. It's not as much about
And what you mean is muscle memory, not actually training your arm.
No, you train your arm. You tell your arm what to do. Yeah, but yeah, lots of muscle memory. And so my point to this is people will say, no, it's mostly in your head and you have all the stats. No, it's not, because here you have two really good players.
Nice. That was nice lefty cross.
Yeah, but overall these guys are playing pretty garbage right now because they're switching to their non-dominant hand. So it's not just what's in your head. It's not all of the angles and banks and the physics behind it. It's also training up your arm. My favorite example of this is there's a Rick and Morty episode where he gets his arm grafted onto himself. It's this giant muscular arm, and the arm just knows exactly what to do. And that's when sometimes when I'm playing, my arm just does the exact right thing, even before I think to do it. So, you know, this is one of those games where you're going to see the difference between what's in your head and what's in your arm. Beautiful.
Ooh, that was nice right wall from the left hand.
That was pretty sweet. I don't even was it even a left wall? I thought
it was a right wall.
No, oh, it did hit the
right wall over.
Touched that right wall.
Oh.
Got a super nice table. What's the price?
His shirt acting as goalkeeper.
Citron
a left wall over from a mill.
Citron asking about the price on that table specifically. I got it from a person in a different state over for $700.
That's
and it
like
was
$3,000 off.
It was a crazy steal. I got another table that was fantastic for $200. It was at a guest home. Somebody had purchased a guest home and they saw an air hockey table in it and they just wanted it gone. And it was in pristine condition. Normally they go for around $3,000.
Oh my goodness, a mill is just dominating. Maybe I should be playing lefty, he says.
Oh, did he get another one? He's
oh my gosh.
He's done with this game. He just wins it. He's like, screw it, I'm playing lefty from now on. That's hilarious. Man. That's hilarious. Amazing game from Emil there. Just absolutely crushing it.
Oh, yes. Emil versus Chance will be happening on Thursday.
Oh, maybe that's why Emil wanted to go left-handed then. I like the question, Ray. That's a great point. So this is the match yes, on Thursday. That's so fun. Oh, I know his shirt. Normally Chance wears his jersey, but he came unjerseyed. These guys look like just some hobos now. And look at this guy's shirt, but he was really proud of his shirt.
You don't know, but that guy is #1 in the world. I'm just kidding.
Look at these nerds. I don't even know what they're doing right now. They're just nerding out.
What are they doing?
You know when kids, when kids first see themselves on a Zoom call, and they're just so impressed they see themselves, they just sit there and they dance around. They don't even talk. They just dance. That's what they're both doing right now. They're just like, I'm on camera. I don't even know what to do right now. Regarding the price of the tables, I did buy some from an auction, like remotely, and I ended up paying
such a bad auction.
$2,200 for 2 tables, and both tables came in with massive warps on the surface. It was a buy as is, and so I wasted. So for the price of
Mr. Mirsadegi says I subscribed.
Dude, you subscribed. Okay, now I got some respect for you now, bro. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for subbing.
You can only gain respect by subscribing to
yes,
us.
yes. And you gotta like, dude. Double tap that screen.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, they can't figure out what hand they need to play with. That's so gracious thing. Always good to have the extra parts.
Chance with the first point as a left wall over.
You know, Ray, I should have kept the extra parts, but I was so upset about how the tables turned out and how nobody wanted to play on them at all because of how warped they were that I just gave them away. One of them, actually, Noel ended up getting. It wasn't as in bad shape, but I just still didn't like it. It was just frustrating. It's crazy to spend less than $1,000 and get 2 pristine tables, and then spend $2,200 and get 2 garbage tables.
They sub because they love the game.
I approve. I got a table off Facebook Marketplace, says Citron, for 100, but the tabletop has damage and is much, much shorter. So that's the thing. You got to buy a Dynamo. Do not buy anything other than a Dynamo. This is not because we're sponsored by them, because we're not. We have their logo in the background.
They should sponsor us.
They really should at this point. But it's because their tables are regulation size and they're very heavy.
That just
they play
slides
well.
right in.
I think Emil's gonna take this. What's the poll up? It's at 58% saying that Chance is gonna win this. Ooh, but I don't know why, because Emil's crushing these.
Emil has been playing off.
I think this is what Emil
has more experience with the left hand.
Now that Catfish is out of the chat, Emil catfish Chance into playing a lefty game without telling him that he's been practicing left-handed. We got Dashing Maverick saying hi. We got Mr. Mazag Diggy saying it's my favorite game.
Ray voted for Chance.
Ray, you're a dirty dog, bro. Because so Emil's out, just so for people to know, Emil just flew out here from Florida, but he represents North Carolina because that's where he's been for the last few years with them in the North Carolina scene. And Ray is also from North Carolina, so for Ray to vote against his state, that's hard. That's rough, bro. Citron saying, first time I met Chance, he said if he beat me, I had to subscribe, and he totally whooped me. Oh man, that's the thing, Citron. A lot of people say they can beat these guys because it looks easy. I mean, these guys are making it look really bad right now because they're playing left-handed. But a lot of people say I could totally beat these guys. I could totally beat them. And then when they come out and actually play us, they realize maybe having years of practice actually pays off compared to somebody who's played 3 times and has beaten a few of their friends and they think they're really good. Oh no.
Oh man, Chance
scores on himself.
This might be the only game that Mill wins. Are we even counting this as the ELO?
I want a rematch, Spec. You come back in a day or 2. I want a rematch. You're going to magically give yourself like 400 points for that, aren't you? It shouldn't be for one set. My gosh. How many points do you get, Spec, for one set?
I think
winning only one game at winning by one game.
I won 4 straight games. What are you talking about?
I won 3 straight games. So how many points do I lose, huh? Tell me. Tell them live. Tell them live how jacked up your scoring system
I
is.
still have to put all the scores in.
That's the problem with this. We don't know the points right away. We got to know them beforehand.
Well, each overtake point is 35 points you lose. So you can only lose a maximum of 7 points. So like 240 points you might have lost.
240 points. Now, just to let people understand, if I win at the weekly tournament, I get 3 points.
You are more
and
than
if I beat
1,000
or Josiah, which I did, I got 4 points against Spec and 3 against Josiah, which didn't make sense because Josiah was higher ranked. I don't understand how that works. But so if I beat Spec and Josiah yesterday, I gained a total of 7 points, and Spec wins 1 stupid set today, and now he wins 200 points. That's how jacked up.
You are well above 1,000 points for me.
Okay, but so now how do I win all those back?
You go to the weekly.
How many weeklies would it take me to win 200 points? Okay, guys,
like
what's
5 weeklies?
No, what's 3 points? Okay, I win 3 points each time, so 200 divided by 3 is what, class? And that's how many weeks I would have to win.
Oh yeah, oh right, I nerfed your.
You nerfed it. You cheated on the system.
You
to
are
make it
so
harder.
above the whole entire Idaho player base that it is your fault.
Yeah, so we just did the math. And it would be more than 1 year. So I just lost a year's worth of winning at the weeklies. I need that to be made very clear. Yeah, Grace is saying yes, and Spec designed it. Yeah, I almost want to let him get to the top just so I can wreck him.
You're overinflated. Let's get that right.
Point to be made. Spec was milking points off of just. I overinflated. Well, yeah, get good.
That was because my system was bad, and now it's better.
Well, at least he admitted it. Okay, here we go for the face off here. Let's get their name switched on the top.
Oh, did I not switch it?
I don't think so.
Let's fix that right.
Ooh, beautiful cross from Chance. No, not from Chance, from Emil. See, I use their names at the top of the screen more than anybody does. All right, let's do some chat. Cytron saying, it's all right, next tournament, I'm coming back and beating you and Chance.
Oh, Ray Nugent said, don't hit him with the don't blow 3-0 lead.
Spec hit him with the don't blow. I know, dude,
I mean,
I was killing it.
You were struggling to get past 4 points.
I know.
After the third,
I mean, so were you for the first 3 games.
Well, the turntables, as they say.
Well, I think I got more points than you total. And that's what pisses me off. I actually got more actual scored goals than you, and I'm going to lose 200 points because of that. That's why I hate doing the sets, because you're like, oh, let's not do a challenge match. Let's do a set. No, let's do a challenge match. Let me get more points.
People don't want a challenge match.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about that. Let's ask the chat. Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Left while over.
Cytron says 82.66 weeks.
If Nathan won the final point or final game, how many points would he get? He would get 3 points. 3 points.
I would have gotten 3. So that game, Spec, and how many would you have lost? 0?
No, like 2.
Spec would have lost 0 points. So
I would have lost 2 points.
That game, I would have won 3. He would have lost 2. And instead, he gets like 400 effing points, and I get 2, and I get taken 200 away. So I know that people are like, oh, it's rigged. No, it ain't rigged, and I'm freaking pissed. I'm gonna calm down though. I'll win it back. It'll only take a year. By then I will have less hair, right?
I think you only lose like 70 points.
Only 70.
Yeah.
I know that sounds nice. How many months is that, Spec? Yeah. Anyway, Emil's up 2-1 right now.
Maybe you should start up a second weekly and you go to that one throughout the whole computer.
I don't need to milk points. I just need to block your stupid overs. A little bit less than 6 months, I'm hearing. So that's all. I just lost 6 months of my life.
Hey, overs are the best shots in the world, apparently.
Get over it. I know, I'm kidding. I need to get over it. You played well.
I hit more crosses than overs.
I'm really proud of you for winning. The amount of point loss sucks. It's like losing a kidney at that point.
You don't lose your rank.
Well, I would have if I had been 200 points within my rank. The good news is that luckily I have 1,000 points more than you. You know, why don't you ever show the ranks for everybody to see? It's kind of crazy because most people are within, most of the ranks are all within like 50 points of each other. So if somebody gets 50 points, they just went up a rank in the American Air Hockey League. It just so happens that I haven't lost in a long while, therefore I've got a lot of banked up points. Grace is saying for me to watch my blood pressure. I know. I need to watch. I need to commentate on this game.
I
okay.
see like a vein popping on your neck right now.
Yeah, I'm mad. When I lose, I think about it for like solid weeks of like what I did wrong. I rewatch the game many times.
That's how I feel because you keep beating me. Like, what do I need to do?
I know, but that's the normal. You should be used to that. I'm not used.
What
is this feeling I'm feeling right now? Is this what defeat feels like?
You almost lost it to Saya that one time.
Is this what losing is like? I hate this. Why do you do this? Why do you like losing so
much? Why do you
keep
beating everybody?
Emil, right now, still 3-1. This game is taking longer than it took me to lose 200 points. Right now, Chance is trying his hardest just to hang on, left-handed, and Emil with another cross.
Emil was saying he cannot hit.
Look at this.
He cannot hit a left-handed
Chance
cross.
is realizing he made a mistake, accepting a chance. Okay, when somebody like walks up and eggs you on to play a goofy game that you're not used to, just say no, kids. Don't give in to peer pressure.
Well, Chance is always in the peer pressure.
Spec got revenge for that winning shot last night, Nathan made. I know. The uni bam.
Yeah, that freaking turkey shot. I got so mad at you, dude.
I decided to name it the chicken shot because it's not a full turkey. It's a half turkey shot.
That dumb shot.
So
got
with
me
half
mad.
of a turkey, I've decided a chicken. It's called the chicken shot. I'm keeping it. People should watch it. Go to yesterday's game and watch my thing against Spec, and I beat him I beat you in 4 solid straight games.
Yeah.
So from beating you 4 games to today losing,
You lost in 4 solid straight games.
Yeah. I think I still got more. Didn't I get more points than you today?
I would have to go back and look.
Cruz, do you have the score? Could you go do the math on the scores to
Hey,
see who got
Cruz,
more points? It's on the whiteboard.
Can you take a picture? Cruz,
Yeah,
can you take a picture
we gotta
of it?
find this out. This is important. Oh, Chance with a good left wall now. Emil only needed 1 more point to get the 3rd game. Oh man.
Cytron, good luck on your finals. Hope you get into the best university ever. Oh,
and
left
that's
wall
it,
over.
and that's it. There's only 1 game remaining. Emil 3-0 right now. However, The last 3 matches that have happened today have gone 3 games, and then the other person gets dumb.
No. This one's not gonna go down.
But that's what I said about Noel and Javier's
All right,
game.
I want to be putting in the scores right now.
We're gonna put in scores. If I got more points than you, if I got more goals than you, I am going to throw something, and that thing I'm gonna throw is a fit. That's for dang sure.
Throw a fit.
Okay, guys, your chat is live right now. I'm sorry that I spent so much time whining. This is why we need substitute commentators, because we get a little too heated up in here. Grace is saying, is this going to 7? No, it better end right now. I'm hoping Emil wins this game so we can call it a night. We got Mr. saying, bye, Citron. We got Citron, yeah, taking off. Thank you for all the comments, bro. We got the Nintendo meme boy saying, ham. We got Noisy saying, you hear that, Ray? He's calling it the chicken shot, so when you shoot that shot, it'll be the chicken nugget. The chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget.
Ray, if only Caleb Bus had a fun last name that you could make fun of too, but he doesn't. Emil,
Okay.
hoping to close this out right now.
It was 35 to 39. I had 39 points.
Okay, well, that's fair. And you got more points than me, fair enough. It was freaking close, but you got more points.
You did not go above 4 points after I locked in.
How many points did you get in the first 3 games?
I got 7-6, 7-2, 7-3.
7-2. Who got the lowest points that whole match? All right, so
Look at Emil just disrespecting
the
Chance right now.
Wait, in the chat, username is saying, what paddles do the pros use? To be honest, we usually buy them from the game room guys. Also, there's Johnson's Sporting Goods. I think it's Johnson's. Johnson's Sporting Goods has some colored mallets that are made out of the same material. So that mallet that Chance is using right now is a colored mallet. However, it plays just as good as a cream mallet does. So Dynamo are not the mallets that we use, but the mallets we use you'd have to get from, I think it's Johnson's Sporting Goods. They're called a colored high top.
These are not pros. These are 2 drunk guys at a bar.
Okay, here's the thing that sucks. Both of these guys would be considered pros here if they were playing with their right hand. But right now, they are playing with their left hands, a non-dominant hand game, just for the fun of it, to end off tonight on a fun stream. And so, yes, this does look a lot like 2 drunk guys at a bar. Zen, Kai, I agree with you 100%. However, here's the part that sucks, Zenikai. You still couldn't beat these guys when they're playing left-handed. And I know that you're like, yeah, I totally can. No, you really couldn't. But it would be fun to have you try. Noisy saying they're playing non-dominant hands just like in the Princess Bride.
Zenekai says I could.
Okay, Zenekai, do it. Okay, Zenekai, I challenge you to something. Go to our live tab on YouTube after this game. We do a thing called Overthrow the Pro, where we take people on like you that think that you could beat the pros that have practiced for literally years and have tables at their houses and have played against professional.
The drunk guys at the bar sounds like NCAA air hockey.
It does. But Zenekai,
Dude, that is no joke right now.
let-
You get blasted at every Worlds we go.
we let people know ahead of time.
This could be a 7-0.
We let
Emil is
we let
laughing.
people know ahead of time, Zenekai, we're gonna be.
Oh.
He ends a 7-0 reign. Zenekai, we're gonna be in Nampa, Idaho this Sunday at 6:00 p.m. Be there if you want to try out. But we go to other states as well, and if you beat us, you get $100, bro.
Right while over. Chance trying to chase.
Oh, okay.
All right. We got a stats update.
Okay, I'm ready.
You lost 183 points.
100. Okay, so you just said it was gonna be 70. Oh, it's actually nearly 200 points.
No, I forgot. It was
Oh,
four.
I forgot that I made it. I forgot that I made it stupid.
4 overtake points.
4 overtake points?
So,
How do you overtake me 4 times? You are 2 spots below.
No, the definition is I get 1 in my division, and then I get plus 1 point per each division.
Does anybody else hear this garbage right now? He was ranked number 3. He beat
dude.
ranked number 1, and that equals 4?
Okay.
No. Dude, the math. Remember earlier when you're like, I was like, this is game 6, like it's game 5?
You get 1 additional overtake point per division that's above you.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Then why is it an overtake point? Wouldn't an overtake point be if you're overtaking them? So why would you get more overtake points than you are under them? Make it make sense.
What are you talking
That's game right there. That's game. Emil beat him like I am going to beat your scoring system.
It would not make sense if someone like at 200 elo beat someone at 4 divisions above them and only get 1 overtake point. That does not make sense.
Seneca is
That
yelling
does
at
not make
Nightbot
sense.
right now. All right, guys, we're gonna go and have these guys. Hey, you guys want to jump on the table? Yeah, you want to jump on for a commentary? Jump on, yeah. Both. That's up to you. Yeah, jump on the couch. And you guys can read off of the chat. I'll let these guys take over from here, and then they'll pass it back over to us. Guys, ask some questions right now. Ask some fun ones. It's the end of the night. Have a little bit of fun in the chat there. But end your question with a question mark so we can quickly see it. Or give us a little bit of cash in that you could hit that cash button, and we can see it a lot faster than when these
Become a
chats
member,
go up.
guys.
Yeah,
Being
become a
members
member.
give you a cool green. Green.
Go ahead and unmute those guys.
Thing.
Okay. Here
I
we
lost
go.
on purpose, I guess. I can't play left-handed.
No.
Obviously, as you've seen, I cannot play left-handed. I'm
How
a
did the short guy
right-hand dominant
win?
player,
What?
and I try to be as fast as possible with it, and yet strategic. How did the short? Because
I can't even reach the center line. I don't know.
Josiah couldn't reach the center line like a year ago.
I know, but I'm not growing anymore.
Oh, that's fair. So you're taller than Josiah, though.
No, at this point, Josiah's probably taller than me. At least he's got that wingspan, right?
The short guy won because of Bill paid Jets off. Yeah, where's my money at?
What? This guy, after what he said 2 streams ago, is not going to let me win ever for any reason.
Oh yeah, no, not after this.
As-
Not after this.
This
He
one
could
does-
beat me left-handed all he wants.
This one does not count toward that. However,
This. Our
even
next
lefty,
game.
I'm sure he still wants to win. So
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That would be nice.
$2,000.
I didn't
Pay
say-
up.
They didn't say it wasn't me that paid it. Someone paid it.
Why didn't you guys break the script? Chance was supposed to win the
That's
next
what
two
I
games.
told him. That's what I told him.
couldn't.
I told him.
physically couldn't. I don't know how to play with my left hand. I tried to like a while back.
I don't know how. Mirsadegi. I can't even like.
What?
I don't know about Brave. And I am.
I'm gonna
I am
say
not
this
better
over
than
again.
everyone.
You are the best. You are the best. You are
But
brave.
thanks.
You are
I
better
appreciate
than
your vote of
everyone.
confidence, whoever that is.
Can you reach the center line if you jump, or does one foot have to be on the floor at all times? I mean, we
don't
had
know.
Josiah like literally lay
Yeah,
on the table
like,
for a long time.
I don't think there's an official rule, but just on having both feet like pool, like billiards, that you have to have
Yeah.
at least one on the floor. But in air hockey, I think you can be on it. Just it's risky because if your opponent shoots back at you and it hits you, that's
Yeah.
goaltending. So you have to be off the table fast enough to not, let the puck hit
That's
you.
a good question by Ray. Who do you think's gonna win Thursday? Obviously, Ray. It's yours truly.
They haven't told me where I'm sleeping yet. I might be sleeping on the floor, and if I'm sleeping on the floor, then hey, I don't know. Kidding, it's a joke.
He has a guest room upstairs. It's actually really fancy.
No, it's a nice place. I'm just
it
joking.
makes my house look small.
Yeah, it's nice. Let's see what that bed. It's like, old man needs some sleep. That's it. That's all it is.
No tendo meme, boy. Y'all should start using goalie gloves.
That would be fun.
That would
Oh
be
my
funny
gosh.
playing with goalie gloves like air hockey. You'd only be able to fit like 2 fingers
But you
on
wouldn't
that.
have to be worried about your fingers getting destroyed.
That is fair, but I like my fingers getting destroyed. That means I'm playing air hockey, right?
Emil's gonna win. You see that?
Nuh-uh.
Who else?
Nuh-uh.
It's whatever the chat says, apparently.
I was gonna
Right?
say,
Has a long way to go in air hockey, but he has a lot of potential. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for.
I didn't get to hear how long you've been playing air hockey.
A year and 3 months, competitively.
Competitively.
I did kind of a crazy thing because I'm telling you, I wasn't even an air hockey player. I would go to the arcade and I was playing Stepmania. I was a dance game player, and
Dude, that's
I
hard,
had my friend Austin. He also plays air hockey, but would jump on the Stepmania with me, be like, "Let's go, let's play. You should, do air hockey."
Yeah.
I'm like, "We'll see." I'm trying to climb my rankings with the Stepmania as well. And they got me into it, and I never looked back. I went to Worlds and States last year, and it was just such an experience.
All right, Nathan, I know you're going to reply on this. Can we use air hockey stick or not street hockey sticks on your air hockey table?
He would
The
kill
answer would be, I'm going to murder you. Don't do that. What's Chance's Mania World rank?
I'm telling you, I was searching to
It's
see.
like, it's at the bottom. I don't
See,
play
I would-
Stepmania.
I
I play
would-
Waka.
I might pay some money to see Chance on a Stepmania machine playing on Wild. I might pay some good money for that.
I play Waka over at Jeremy's Downtown Arcade.
What's
Waka, it's like one of those tap games basically.
Okay.
It's a rhythm tap game. It's like kind of like piano tiles, but like you have this full like 360 circle that you can tap on.
And it's the one that kind of has the things coming from you on the inside, like from the circle.
From the circle. Yeah, no, it's
Oh.
so cool.
Super good. That's a good rhythm game. All the rhythm games are
All
good.
the rhythm games are good.
Yeah.
All right.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Curious.
What is the best strategy for air hockey? A positive attitude. That's the start, and the want to learn. I think.
I like that. That's a good one. Number chances 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm technically not ranked in Idaho because I don't live here. I'm just visiting, so I don't think I can have a rank in a state I don't live in.
I think we have Sam Self, Caleb Bus, and Felix Grabmeyer all have ranks, and they're out of state. Oh, and Javi. Javi also has a out of state rank.
Yeah, I mean, if you're, I think the kind of like unspoken rule is if you're playing out of somewhere and wherever you move to doesn't really have a community, usually your old community will let you, stay. Like, I'm technically ranked in North Carolina.
Yeah. What are you ranked in North Carolina?
Like 30-something.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, 30-something. There's a lot of really, really, really good players out in NC. I think of our top 10, I want to say at least 5 or 6 are ranked in the top 20 in the world. So that's
Seth Garrett
it's
is
up
like
there.
really up there.
He's up there. I haven't checked his recently, but I think
I
Seth
think
was like 9 in NC, and like
he's like
19,
20 in the world.
19
He's
or 20.
20 in the
yeah.
world. Somebody
Oh,
went and
that's
took one of the top spots.
Sam Moore. I think Sammy Mora.
Yeah.
I think
so. Yeah.
someone last week.
Because I went
overtook
and recently checked it, and I was like, whoa.
Okay.
A bunch of ranks just shifted in the top spots.
Yeah.
What's going on?
My out-of-state rank. So my world rank right now is like 84, 85.
Yeah, I'm like
recently.
2 ranks below you, and Anthony's like
It's so funny
right
how
behind
you guys
you.
are just like stacked. I looked at it last time I looked at it. You guys are just stacked. I'm like, oh God, what am I going to? And I'm like, that's why it makes it so much fun. But for me, the ranks are important because that's what keeps us competitive. Like, everyone in this community wants to be competitive. But the greatest part about this is that no matter where you are, it's inclusive and people want you to improve. It's almost like an iron sharpens iron thing. So, like, on the table, you want to take each other's heads off. But off the table, you want to talk about, what that kind of like what we do here, which is like, what can you do better? And
it's a sword on the battlefield, but a pen at home is the saying. I don't know who says that. I know there's someone out there that says it, but it's basically, it's like you have that friendliness like off the table, but on the table it's you're gonna strive for that win. You're not gonna like hold back.
Right. I call it almost like a disservice.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of love playing Seth, even though Seth kills me every time.
Yeah.
But like, Seth doesn't want to take it easy on anyone, and main thing is he wants to make sure that if you've scored an extra point on him, you've improved.
Yo,
What's going on?
NWA wiffle ball. Professional air hockey is crazy. I didn't know wiffle ball was gonna show up here and be like, hey,
Awesome.
dude.
Wiffle ball's pretty crazy too.
Wiffle
Have you
ball's
tried to
pretty-
see some of these
I was-
pictures that like the dips on some of those, like
Oh, dude, yeah, no, it's crazy. I think Bon Jovi said that.
trying to hit those.
Bon Jovi's a band. Bon Jovi's a band. No, like, by crazy is cool. Oh, we are crazy cool.
Oh. Well, I
No.
think air hockey's pretty cool.
Well,
I think wiffle ball's pretty cool.
yeah, I
I
think
think the new what is that called? Pickleball.
pickleball.
I tried that, and
pickleball's
I'm a
really
tennis.
cool.
I'm an old school tennis player, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna.
No
like
hat, bro.
pickleball.
Hate. What?
No hat, bro. Hate. No hate, bro.
Oh, no hate, bro.
Who's hating? I don't.
He's saying he's not hating.
Oh no, I don't. I didn't take any hate from that.
No hate from that at all.
No, I get it.
Well, I think, Nathan, are we gonna end the stream here? I think Nathan wants to end the stream here.
Sure.
All right.
Good night to you all.
Good night, guys and gals.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat in. Really appreciate you. We're going to be live tomorrow as well. If you like this, please give us a like, give us a subscribe, double tap that screen to like it, give us a sub. It would be really cool to hit 10,000 subs. I know that we got a little bit of fun at the end of the night. However, that's because it's really late here. Appreciate you all. Zenekai is saying, we're going to keep going. Nathan doesn't really have a say. Oh, no. Keep playing. Do it. All right, guys. I hope you have an amazing night. From all of us at the American Air Hockey League, we'd all like to say, have a good night. Bye, guys.